microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, July 30th. Well, let me see. Hold on. January, February, March, April, May, June. One more day in July.
Yeah.
I had to count on my knuckles. One more day in July. And we're into August. That's it. That's the show. Just letting you know, Jason. There's one more day in July, and then we're into August. Thanks, everybody. Alan Stiles is next.
August is a big month for you. Just thought I'd remind you.
Yes, it is a big month. You know what? I'm actually kind of glad you said that, because I need to enjoy today and tomorrow, knowing that my world at the end of next month is going to be incredibly different, at least from a mental scale. I mean, it won't be any other, shouldn't be any different. I mean, you never know, but it's going to be a lot different from the start of this month to the end of this month. Dare I say this could arguably be the biggest, craziest month of my adult life. It probably is.
Dare I say.
But I'm going to build it up like that, because that's what I do. It will go by. The good news is that because I'm dreading it, it will go by. Well, wait, if I'm dreading it, does that mean it'll drag? Or it probably won't, because the things I don't want to happen, those are the ones that show up. It's as time flies when you're having fun, but I don't want like certain things to happen. So I feel like which one weighs out? Like, is it going to come quicker than if I wanted it to happen? And then it's like, oh my God, it's another 2 weeks. Whereas now it's like, dude, please let it be another 2 weeks.
We're going to find out.
I guess we're going to find out. Yeah. As my wife and I are putting the finishing touches onto my daughter's Amazon list, that the Amazon list from hell. Yeah. That's kind of how it goes. That dynamic's a blast. You'd think it'd be me that would be, putting up the barriers. And yes, I've had to slap down a couple of like the $80 fan, or whatever it was. But mom is getting involved as well now, and she is setting plenty of screens. Like, you don't need that. And some of them she has to step in on, because I don't know, because Avery's a girl. So I don't know. Do you really need the mini desk mirror with the lights on it? I don't know. I don't think you do. I didn't have one of those. But girl. I don't. So that's when I defer to mom. Like, does she really? You speak girl. Does she really need this? Yeah, she needs that. But she doesn't need the 4-section closet organizer. Okay. Or a safe. Little mini safe.
For
like,
college?
Yeah. Like, what are you going to put in your little tiny safe? Like your stuffed animals? What are we doing here? And I've been trying to think of something to get her that's just from me for her to take down.
The UCLA dad shirt.
So when she has it, she can feel like she's at home or whatever. I don't know. And then I will tell you this: when this is gonna be super cheesy, right? When I grew up, I had two main stuffed animals. I had a little lion, and you'd wind up its tail, and it would play "You Are My Sunshine," which is like my mom's song to us, right? So there was this lion, and then there was this. I don't ask me why, but it was a white lamb. You know what I'm saying? Like those are my two main stuffed animals growing up.
What is this? Elementary school?
Yeah, I was like 2. It wasn't even elementary. It was preschool, Katie. So when I moved to Nebraska briefly when I was 18, my mom gave me, it was kind of a joke gift, but she gave me it was as close as she could get to it, a little white stuffed lamb, and she sprayed some of her she wears this perfume called Taboo. It's always her. If I smell that perfume anywhere, it's my mom, 100%, right? So she sprayed, and I was like, okay, Mom, thanks. Let me tell you, dude, there were some times when I went to bed that you know what I was just gonna say? But then I remembered I'm on the radio and talking to this audience. I was gonna say there were some times that stuffed animal came in handy, but I don't trust any of you to take that the right way.
Yeah.
There were times when it comforted me.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, our
Oh
little
my gosh, you're just lame.
thank you, Katie. We have the newer little white dog, Gracie. The Gus is Gus, and then we have Gracie, and Gracie is the troublemaker that gets into everything. So, 2 of my daughter's stuffed animals, Walrus and Balls, real names. Walrus is a walrus, Balls is a penguin. Gracie got into them and chewed them up, right? So I was thinking I saw this ad on Facebook because I'm the target audience for these. And you can send in a picture of your dog and they will send you back a stuffed animal that looks like your dog. So I was thinking of getting her one of Gus or maybe Nacho, and then she could take that stuffed animal down with her.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, okay, well, my mom did the thing with her perfume. Do I do the thing with my cologne? But then I was like, that just sounds weird. So I think I'm just going to get her the stuffed animal.
Okay.
Or a pen.
Yeah. One of the two.
Like a nice pen. What, Chris?
What kind of pen?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like a nice, like a pen that comes in a case.
No. Like a pen or a pen? Like a pen you write with?
What other kind of pen is there?
Okay.
Wait, I'm really trying. Jason, do you have it? Am I missing it?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. What is it? What else? What kind of a pen? Like a play pen?
Huh.
What are we talking about? No,
I'm
you
gonna
can't
send you
just.
something real quick.
No, you can't. Can't you just like kind of say it? Or is it really bad? Because I am truly lost. Hold on. Oh. No, dude, I'm not sending her a vape pen. You could have just said a vape pen.
Oh, okay. They're kind of different.
I understand. You could have said a special vape pen. No. You know, we had to talk. We had another talk the other day about what I usually tell her: men are terrible. Stay away from all of them. And if you drink alcohol, you'll die because we have a family allergy. You'll actually literally die instantly. Trying to think of other words of wisdoms.
That's always works out when your parents say, "Do not ever do this."
Yeah. So they never will.
I don't say that. I don't say don't do it. I just say you'll die. Go ahead.
Wait, I did this and I didn't die? I'm invincible.
I'm the greatest pitcher in the world. What were you just showing, Jason, on the screen?
Me?
Yeah, it looked like you were.
Nothing. I'm moving this around. I'm having there's nothing working on this screen today.
Really? Because everything worked perfectly while you were gone.
Yeah. I mean, like literally can't even get on the internet.
Yeah, we didn't have any problems at all once Chris came into the studio and entered the brand new password that he got emailed from corporate. And then he redid every single shortcut. And then he installed AOL. And then we got online. It was great. It was amazing. And it was amazing that it wasn't just a Monday, that it was literally half the week, like a random weekday. Remember that, Chris? Wasn't that a conversation we had where it was like, who is doing this? Who is resetting all this stuff
Yeah.
during?
I was right in the middle of days saying it's so good to be back, guys.
Jason, it's true. On that Monday, I was like, I actually usually, you come back from vacation kind of depressed or whatever. I'm actually really happy to see everyone. It's good to be back. I was legitimately in a great mental place for like 4.5 minutes. And then I started messing with the computer. And then I think by minute 9, I was like, just walk out. I'm just going to walk out. And then, I'll come back when everything's ready. That'll get them going. Like, it was just garbage.
Yeah, it's even the shortcut thing that used to be here isn't even here. I don't know what's going on.
Did I tell you guys about my visit to Salt Lake City on the way out here, on the way out to New York?
No.
So I had an encounter I'd never had before. So I have a credit card that will get me into like a couple of random airport lounges, and I never use it. And I had I had my plane delayed, and I had like a 3.5-hour layover. And so I was in it was a Delta lounge. I'd never been in there before. I'd never been to Salt Lake City airport before, by the way. Really nice airport, actually. Yeah. Really nice airport. It's so friendly out there. And if I'm being honest, might be the greatest city in the world. Don't you guys agree?
Oh, definitely.
Sure.
100%. So love everything in Salt Lake. So I go in there and they have like little foods. They have like tomato bisque, and then they have like little, like, I don't know. I got like check out this combo: tomato bisque, mac and cheese, some crackers and cheese, and like some salami. They had like that. That was my snack.
Where's the food, dude?
100%, dude. So I eat, right? That's cool. And then there's like this little, not brochure, but this this nice paper on the table or whatever. It's like, here's what you can do at this lounge. We have a room that you can go upstairs into, and it's outdoors, and you can watch the planes take off. And we have we have a lemonade bar where you can there's little flavored squirties you can put in the cup, and then you put lemonade in there, and you can top it with fruit. We have ice cream, all that stuff. And then it's like, we have showers. I was like, well, what? I started reading. It's like, yeah, you go in and you go sign up on this thing, and then it'll text you when it's ready. And you go, and they've got towels, and it's your own room, your own little room you go into, and you lock the door, and they've got towels and shampoos and sprays and God knows what, right? I'm like, you know what? When am I ever going to have a chance to do this, right? I got 2 hours. I got a long flight ahead of me. I'm going to go take a shower. Now, it was weird because I was going to put back on the same clothes that I wore when I left, right? Or when I got in the shower, which is it is weird. But I had already showered before I left a while back, before, because I always do that before I fly. So my clothes are still pretty clean. Why would I shower again, you ask? Because I had nothing to do. So I do all that. It was fine. It wasn't like gold came out of the faucet or anything, but it was a shower. Felt refreshed. I still had like an hour left, right? So I take a shower, and they had this spray stuff that was like moisturizing spray or whatever. So like, I even sprayed my shoes, inside of my shoes. Like, my shoes will smell nice and flowery, right? So I got like an hour left, right? So I call my sister. I'm just trying to pass the time. And then all of a sudden I realize something wasn't sitting right with me from what I ate at
that bisque.
Stinky.
Yeah, I think it was that bisque. No, Chris, it was not, because there was a trust factor I was not willing to shake hands with. Because there were issues that were developing. There was a developing news story going on in my gut, and then it becomes a race, you guys, because option one, it all goes away. It's all a false alarm. You just maybe you ate too much or something.
Odds of that are low.
Very, very low by experience.
Get on a long flight.
Option two, it doesn't come to fruition until you get on the plane.
Oof.
That's the worst of all options.
Yeah.
That is the DEFCON 1. Everything sucks. Option 3 is that it comes to fruition. Expectation shakes hands with reality before you get on the plane. Well, it turns out, guys, it was option 3. And by the way, I'd like to take this moment to publicly apologize to Jimmy the cleaner, who I exchanged words with in pleasantries outside, because I know he had, as I was walking into the men's bathroom at the airport, he was coming out with his mop, and he had just, it was a very clean bathroom before I got in there.
Jason.
And I'd like to say it was clean after, but it wasn't as clean. The moral of the story is this, is that I ended up getting on the plane after that, but also after I took the shower. And then that was
another one.
I didn't have time. I didn't have time.
Force the issue.
Did you say I had to force the issue?
You didn't want to force the issue?
Oh, okay. Because let me tell you, the issue was forced for me. That was what put me in the predicament in the first place. And then I didn't have time to go. Plus, also, can I be honest? I might have been able to squeeze another shower in, but you have to go by an attendant, and it was the same attendant. And I feel like it would be weird to take a double shower. How do I explain that? Am I just a serial shower person?
I had such a great time in my last shower.
Yes.
I wanted to do it all over again.
Actually, could that be construed as weird if you took multiple showers? Like, is that creepy at all? Because you're just super clean.
Yeah, it's
but also kind of weird.
Yeah. I forgot a spot.
An important
like
one.
It's kind of similar to, like, I have a Quick Quack car wash membership.
Yeah.
And my wife and I use it for our cars, but sometimes my car is really dirty and I want to go back through again.
Except
but I don't know it. Wait, you said it is?
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. Is that A, is it acceptable, and B, or is it acceptable but frowned upon? Like you're a car wash junkie.
Well, you paid for it, and the other part is, as much as you think, oh, they know that's me again, like, but you don't have like a pink Cadillac that, hey, that car sticks out. Like, yeah, just went through again. Put on your fake mustache.
Like I'm not the same guy.
Yeah, your Bobby Valentine fake mustache and glasses.
Anybody else find car washes incredibly relaxing, by the way, when you're going through them? It's like your time.
What are you doing there?
I just think.
Yeah.
When I take the kids in, they hate it because they know it's good. Do you want to take a quick guess when I take the kids through the car wash, what I do every single time, and I have for probably 7 or 8 years? It's my bit that I do with the kids.
With the kids?
In the car. And they go, oh, come on.
Window.
What?
You pretend that you're going to roll down the window.
No, but that's a really, yes. No, I play that song Car Wash. and they know it's coming and they know how it goes.
Rolls Royce.
And I well done, Jason. That's a really good pull. That's a really good pull. And I turn it up, and I always, this is such a dad thing, I pretend like it's the coolest thing in the world. Guys, I'll turn to them and be like, how cool is it? We're going, and now they'll repeat it. Then everyone says, how cool is it? We're going through the car wash, singing car wash.
You know what's great? At some point in their lives, they're going to do that bit.
Yep.
And reference you, and then it'll be like a smile.
I've had this thought that at some point, God willing, the kids have grandkids, right? Someday, they're going to recycle so many of my bits that I used on them. Like when I wrap them up, I call them burrito babies because I would wrap them up in a blanket with only their heads sticking out, but their hands were at their sides. So they made like little baby burritos with their heads sticking out. And there's a video I may have shown you guys over the years, maybe not, where they're both wrapped up next to each other and they're like smiling and laughing and they can't move. I wrapped them tight. Melissa was in the other room, and I turn on the camera, I start filming. I'm like, all right, guys, going to ice cream with your mother. We'll be right back. And Avery just starts losing it, and then Mason starts losing it because he sees his sister losing it, and then Melissa comes in, and these kids. These kids are rolling around and they can't get out of their blankets, just crying and screaming about ice cream. And she's like, what the hell is going on here? And I go, just wait, just let them figure it out for a second. Because I wanted to see, could they overcome being burrito baby? So I started adding things in like, oh, we're going to get cookies too. Oh my God. And then the thing is, Avery got out. Her brother couldn't. And she's like, all right, let's go. You going to help your brother? No. And then he lost it. And then Melissa stepped in.
Every person for themselves.
Honestly, sweetheart, that's what life's going to be like. You know what? You made the right decision. Screw him. Now you get his ice cream and his cookies.
That's what you give her for college. A burrito baby. A burrito, just like a blanket super tight that she can wrap herself in.
Like a weighted blanket, but worse.
Yes.
Okay, good idea. I'm glad we talked through all of this. We have a big, giant show planned for you today, guys. I mean, my goodness gracious. It is you think, oh, it's summertime. No, let me tell you. We've got everything. We've got NFL notes. We've got somebody throwing things on the Florida WNBA game. We've got, well, we'll get to that. I don't want to spoil the surprise. We got baseball notes. We've got ratings for Happy Gilmore too. We've got a doorman who high fives children of divorce and so much more. It's Carmichael Dave. It's Jason Ross. Let's lead it off right now, please.
Let's do it. Leading off the 3 top stories in the morning.
Huge news. This is very important.
Here's cut number 1.
And that's the ball game. So the Giants in tonight's game only come up with 2 hits.
Is that bad?
And in front of 38,142, the Pirates spoiled the party tonight.
You know, angry Dwayne or a disappointed Dwayne is not that far off a disappointed G-Man.
No. But I feel like his has more anger in it.
I think you're 100% right. He has, I don't know if it's because he's an ex-player or what, but he has a very difficult time hiding his disgust, which I think is one of the many reasons why Giants fans love Kruk and Guy. They'll tell it how it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was a cross between disappointed G-Man. And remember when the late Bob Uecker got hammered and was like, 2 GD hits? That's all we managed. And the guy goes, you can't say GD. Who gives a crap? No one's listening anyways. I think that's where Dwayne was last night.
Yes. It's low right now for those Gigantics.
Well, I do apologize. I missed on Justin Verlander. Tried to hit 2 in a row, but honestly,
you didn't commit.
I'm feeling bad for him, Jason. 5 innings again. Last when he got his first win, his last start, it was 5 innings of 1-hit ball. This time he goes 5 innings, 7 runners, 7 Ks. He gave up a home run and got the and no win. It very much deserved a win in most cases, but 2 stinking hits for the Giants. Jason, what's going on?
I don't know. It's gotten really bad, and I don't know where with the deadline being tomorrow. I already feel like they made a big move for a bat already, but it's still offense to me has been the problem, the most consistent problem. There's always a spot here or there where the offense scores and the pitching doesn't get it done, but man, they're in a tough spot.
Yeah, they're crap in the bed right now. We're going to talk about that later because they're just free falling like Tom Petty. Cut number 2, please.
Cut number 2.
2-2 from Kelly. Line drive. Diving catch by Curts, and that's how the game will end. Oh, what a play by the first baseman. A's win 6-1.
I said this a few times last year, Jason. I know you'll remember, but I think this is the first time I've said it this season, which doesn't necessarily mean it's the first time it's been the case, but for an extended period of time, even though the Giants are still, I think, overachieving from a season standpoint, they're 500. They're still within the mix of the wild card, all that. The A's are more fun.
Oh, for sure.
By far.
I would totally agree. Totally agree. And what have they won? 5 of 6. Again, not going anywhere.
Sure.
But with good young players, a more exciting brand to watch. Now you might get, they might give up 9 runs, but they also might score 6 in that same game. Like it is a more exciting style of baseball to watch right now.
Well, in celebration of that, we're going to take a break right now. When we come back, it is a special Giants and A's say 4 out. What I mean by that, and a couple of these questions are going to involve both teams. I'm going to ask you to, I think one of these might get you to think a little bit. Also coming up in I just want to prepare you. 3 for Madness, top of the next hour. I'm going to make a lot of people angry. Okay. But I think if they hear me out, they might agree with what I'm going to say. That's all I'm saying. But it's going to make people mad, so I want everybody to prepare themselves because I'm not trying to make people mad. But I do have an idea for your Sacramento Kings. Okay? Okay. We'll take a break. When we come back, safe or out, are the Giants in a free fall? Really, more importantly, should they sell or buy tomorrow? And we got some A's stuff, too. We'll get to that right after this.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-838-6767. That's 800-838-6767.
Summer's flying by, and that back-to-school checklist, it's growing fast. New backpack? Check. School supplies? Check. Dentist appointment? Let's fix that. Kids Care Dental and Orthodontics is making it easy to cross dental checkups off your summer list fast with priority scheduling for new patients and kid-friendly care that makes them smile. It's one less thing to worry about before fall. Call now or book online at kidscaredental.com. That's kidscaredental.com because healthy smiles should be the easiest thing to check off your summer list.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Well, by his standards, Lawrence Butler isn't having the kind of season he expected, but still, Lawrence is just 25, and he's only played the equivalent of 2.5 seasons in the minor leagues. And now he's on a pace to become the first athletic since Coco Crisp back in 2013 to go 20-20, 20 homers and 20 stolen bases.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Avery-Anna. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hot Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
Hi, Sacramento. It's the No Surprise guys at Bell Brothers Plumbing. Need a water heater or plumbing repair? Call Bell Brothers. Clogged drain? We'll clear it for $67. Plus a free camera inspection, a $250 value. We're fast, on time, and the price we quote is the price you pay. No surprises. Plus, we'll check your plumbing for free. Call Bell Brothers or book at thenosurpriseguys.com.
Safe or out? It's time to go around baseball. 3 pitches, 3 swings. It's safe or out on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Hey, Chris, I forgot to tell you on Monday, I brought back from England this brochure I picked up for a concert in Leeds, August 21st to the 24th. It's a weekend concert. And here's your headliners. For Friday, Travis Scott.
No.
What?
I thought you were saying the weekend was going to be there.
No. Travis Scott headlines Friday. Hosier and Chapel Roan Saturday. And then Bring Me the Horizon and Limp Bizkit on Sunday. Guess how much tickets are for the whole thing? All weekend.
Where's it playing at?
It's in Leeds.
Is it just a festival or whatever?
Yeah, it's like a big old festival.
I'm going to guess 35 pounds.
No, it's 300 for the whole weekend, but still.
Oh.
Isn't that like Oasis prices?
Oasis is cheaper than that.
Is it really? Would you agree when, and I was reading through all the artists, when they're promoting Hosier, it says, one of the foremost singer-songwriters of our generation. What?
Nothing.
Hosier? One of the foremost singer-songwriters of our generation? Is he really?
Songbird.
I like the Hosier as much as anyone, but
so how many can you name the 4 again?
The 4
headliners,
Beatles
headliners: Travis Scott, Hosier, Chapel Roan, Bring Me the Horizon, and Limp Bizkit.
How many of those do you think I've seen?
1.
Jason?
None.
3.
Ooh. You haven't seen Chaperone.
Chaperone or Limp Bizkit.
You've seen Hosier, Travis Scott, and Bring Me the Horizon?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I've never even heard of Bring Me the Horizon. But then you look at this is one of those concerts where there's like 80 freaking artists there. And I always like to go down the list to look at people I've never heard of. Blitzen.
Oh, yeah. They were great. They split up from Donner.
Snacks. Honestly, you know what? I'm going to hold on to this. Here's why. I think tomorrow, for fun, we'll do a segment that's going to be called Actual Leeds Music Festival Artist, or Did I Make It Up? Because some of these you're going to think I made up.
I already do.
Safe or out? Question 1.
Are the Giants in a free fall? Should they sell or buy? It's weird. I think I've asked that a few times.
I don't. Did I have that same question yesterday?
Not yesterday.
Okay, a couple days ago. Because here's why. I'm going back and forth with this. I really am. Like, they've already getting Devers. That's a huge deal. That it's not like they just sat on their hands. That is a big deal. They signed Willie Adames in the offseason. That was it's not like they haven't done anything. But at this point, it's like, okay, we're going into August. They're 500. They're 9 out of first. They're not catching the Dodgers. Not that they were going to in the first place. But they're also, I mean, they're 5 back of the wild card. Like, I'm not saying punt on the season, but Jason, isn't it, I said this last week, I think, when you were gone, like, generally the contending team pays a little bit of a premium from the minor league system in order to get the player now that's going to help them. And in a lot of cases, that player may have a contract coming up or whatever. Is it really worth the Giants? I don't want to say sacrificing the future, but sacrificing a little bit of the future, just so they can maybe grab a wild card spot.
Yeah, I would say no, and I don't think it's weird. I think there's a spot where they can maybe be both. Buyers were to help still this season. Sellers maybe if it's something that helps them in the future. But I think they're in a spot where this isn't the only – I don't think of this as a championship team, but I also don't feel like they're this aging, like this is a last run at anything. I mean, getting Devers is something that you do, and Adames – feels like they are part of whatever this next run is. And the run could be a team that's 500 for 5 years, but with Logan, Webb, and some of the other pitching they already have, I don't feel like this is their only window. So I really wouldn't mortgage things that could hurt whatever this window could turn out to be. But I would still look to add to it. And if there's a fringe player or two that someone else is really looking for that you think helps you also along that window, it's a weird way to go. But I don't think they got one bite at this. So I wouldn't be that aggressive in moving off of things that you're thinking, oh, we got to do this now because we're rebooting. I don't think they're in that kind of desperate mode.
And I don't think anybody at the end of the year, regardless of what happens with the Giants, are going to look at first year Buster Posey and go, that didn't work out. I think no matter what, I think he's playing with house money for this season. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of grace given to him by Giants fans, but honestly, I think he's done some good stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, number 2, please.
You can pick one roster, A's or Giants.
Yeah, I was thinking about this. Now, there's 2 A's or Giants questions here, and I want people to suspend a few logical things here for a second. Let's not think about moving to Vegas. Let's not think about John Fisher. Let's not think about contract. Let's not think about any of that. Let's just simply, you're starting a Major League Baseball team, and you can grab the Giants roster top to bottom. And by the way, let me just, I want to make sure everybody understands this question. That also means you could grab the Giants roster, and could you trade Willie Adames and Rafi Devers and Logan Webb or whoever and completely build your minor league system up and go long-term? Or do you grab the A's? And by the way, I'm including, when I say roster, I'm including their minor league systems as well. I basically am trying to establish, if you were a new owner, which of these franchises, contracts and owners aside, has the better future? Jason, I would probably take the Athletics.
Yeah, I mean, I think pitching is so important, and so that's where the scales tip to the Giants. But everything else to me would be A's. And I think it would be just as simple as if they had ownership, the A's I'm speaking of, and a recent track record of being an aggressive team. Like, I feel like they're a couple of pieces away from really being very interesting. I mean, very interesting in Major League Baseball. And so if they were super aggressive, went out and got an arm or two, and you're like, wow, the A's actually have a really good team. They're closer to me to being a team that could really break through. It's just I don't like their ownership part of this.
No, 100%. And I think they may even use some of that exciting offense and those young players to grab arms. But when you're looking at Shea Langoliers is, I think, 18, 20 home runs right now. Rooker's at 20, 22 home runs. Denzel Clark is a super exciting young player, as is Lawrence Butler. Jacob Wilson's probably, we'll see, going to be Rookie of the Year. Nick Curts is doing crazy Nick Curts stuff. Tyler Soderstrom. There's a lot of really cool talent. Not that the Giants don't have that talent. I think the Giants are a better team right now. But, man, if this A's team had actual real ownership and direction, they've got some really, really cool talent on that team.
I agree. I like it.
Number 3.
The Giants call the A's offering Logan Webb, but they want Nick Curts in return. Who says no?
Jason?
Probably the Giants. Yeah, I'm going to say it. The Giants. They say no. Even though they're the ones offering it.
Yeah.
Question.
They offer it up, and then they're like, no, I changed
Never
my
mind.
mind.
Yeah, we just want to see what you would do.
I was thinking about this last night.
And I'm not certain about that, but that's, if I'm guessing, I would say the Giants.
I'm glad you said something, because honestly, I've been waffling on this so bad. Logan Webb is a perennial Cy Young candidate. He just, every year he goes out, the dude is a workhorse. He's going to give you quality start after quality start. But, man, Nick Curts looks like a badass. He really does. It's funny. I think Logan Webb is the better player. I think Logan Webb, you could even argue, has a chance and is probably more likely to have the better career. But I think Nick Kurtz' ceiling is higher than Logan Webb's, as weird as that is to say. Nick Kurtz could be something incredibly special.
Yeah, it's odd that, to have a pitcher that can give you innings the way of consistency that Webb is, I think those are harder to find. But the fact that Curts can play every day could have maybe a larger impact on the team. That's a really tough one, honestly. But I guess I would say the Giants would say no.
What did I see here?
I could think of about 18 million reasons why the A's wouldn't want Logan Webb.
Yeah.
No, I know. Like I said, you gotta suspend that type of thought, but you're 100% right. But oh yeah, here's the number I was looking at. We're about to wrap up August. See if you guys can guess. The Major League Baseball leader in home runs for the month of July. For the month of July.
Oh, it's Curts.
It is. All right, but what about RBI?
Curts.
Okay, you got me there. What about average?
That one, I don't know.
Yeah, it's Nick Curts. He's batting .402. On base percentage, slugging percentage, and a bunch of other analytics I won't bore you with. Nick Curts is batting, or at least before yesterday's game, he's got 12 home runs and 31 RBI with a .402 average and an on-base percentage of .485, a slugging percentage of .989 in the month of July. And he leads Major League Baseball in all of those categories.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe the A's say no.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I go back and forth, and then I read something like that just when I think I'm going to, go with Logan Webb. But then I get to this other stat, and then we'll take a break. The Giants have lost 11 of their last 13. They're a Major League Baseball worst 14-25 since June 13th, and they have lost 7 consecutive home games. So, I don't know, man. All I know is we got to take a break. When we come back, we got some NFL notes for you, including ESPN ranking teams based on young talent. I believe that's under 25 years old. And also we'll leave it for a few Raider fans. I got a Raiders question for you. We'll get to that right after this.
The Sacktown Sports 1140 newsletter. Right to your email. Get your latest on the Sacramento Kings, UC Davis, and Sac State with the Sacktown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit sacktownsports.com to join.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave here for Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room, inviting you to come join them every Wednesday for their midweek madness drawing, giving away $2,000 in total cash starting at 6 p.m. It's a safe and friendly environment, plenty of well-lit parking available, and it's conveniently located right there in downtown Sacramento. And remember, best food, best service, best games, 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey there, this is Dolly coming to you straight from Nashville.
It's Stand Up to Cancer!
Join us Friday, August 15th for one night only and for one goal only to beat cancer. So stand up with all of us and let's save lives together. If we join forces, we can end cancer forever. Tune in Friday, August 15th at 8, 7 Central on ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC. For more ways to watch, visit standuptocancer.org/show.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sacktown Sports.
Chris sent me a tweet saying that The Naked Gun has debuted with 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, yeah.
And they included a picture of the trailer, one of the trailer photos.
Embargo is off.
Say it again.
Embargo is off.
And I'm looking forward. I want this review. It says they have 100% on the tomato meter, or is it tomatometer?
Yeah.
I actually like that.
But what I find funny is that it's 100%, and then it says coming soon. Like, I get that people have reviewed it already, but there's 30 reviews in. They were all positive.
Were they all Chris?
When are we talking about this? Because we're talking about Happy Gilmore later. I did not see this on the rundown.
Anytime you want.
Now is as good as any.
6 a.m.
I got Raiders in the in this, so I'm always down to talk about Naked Gun. Gentlemen, your early thoughts with and no spoilers, please, but
I loved this movie.
He did love this movie. I told you my experience was phenomenal, so I was trying to leave it open-ended yesterday, Dave, on that part, sitting between Chris and Sean. But I laughed a lot. And I know, but it's also not it's not a mystery as to what the movie is, right? You know that it's The Naked Gun, it's Airplane, it's they're gonna throw 100 jokes up there, and a lot of them hit. I gotta be honest.
It stays true to the movie. There's jokes that they're saying. There's jokes in the background that's going on. There's jokes just like in your face.
There's slapstick. There's some that you go, that's stupid. I'm still laughing at that. And then others like, hey, that was pretty clever. And I would say, honestly, I thought there was a really good acting performance by someone in there.
Really?
Would you agree, Chris? I think we're thinking of the same person, I think. Maybe multiples.
Yes. Like a person we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
Yes. I guess we can't say who it is since
Wait, hold on. Don't yet. I want to see if I can guess. Because it's not going to be obvious. It's not going to be Liam Neeson.
Though
he did a
very
great
good.
job.
Yeah.
Like if you've seen the one thing that happened when they said that he was going to be in Naked Gun was check out the scene with Ricky Gervais.
Yes.
And he is incredible in that, and he lives up to it, and it was perfect casting.
Let me see. Somebody we haven't seen in a while. Hey, John Anik's in this movie? Okay. You should bring him on. John Anik, there's a bunch of UFC guys in there.
Yeah.
Was it Priscilla Presley?
No. That's just a bit. That's
really small.
Yeah. Quick cameo.
Yeah.
Then it's got to be Pam Anderson.
Yes.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
Wow. Which, by the way, isn't she dating him now, or is that part of the
I think
day?
the story is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have questions.
We're ready.
If you have not seen the previous Naked Guns, can you go see this movie and enjoy it the same, or does it help to see the previous ones because of all the callbacks?
There's no callbacks.
There's no callbacks. I mean, in the trailer, they're all looking at like OJ and stuff.
Well,
like
yeah, I mean,
that's
not
5
really,
seconds.
Yeah, that's not really a callback. Like, there's nothing like, oh, that's just like that's what happened in the first one, and that's what happened in the third one, and that's what happened in the second one.
I mean, that's like, I don't know any other way to explain it, but like, I'm trying to think of a different movie. Hangover, and they're all looking at their like, even if you didn't know who their fathers were, right. It's like, oh, they're just looking at.
I think seeing those ones helps for you to realize what type of movie it's going to be,
and that you know that he's his son.
Yeah,
like that's so if you know who the dad is, you kind of know what he was like, and his son's basically very similar.
Where do you rank it with the other Naked Gun movies?
Chris, probably number 1.
It might be for me.
I mean, but I don't know that I had a ranking.
Yeah, there's no ranking for them.
They're all not the same, but the same style of like it's going. I mean, I would put it this way.
I think I quote 2.5 more.
I could picture some people say, when it's slapstick like that, there's some things that may not be funny to everybody. But if you went and saw it and didn't laugh at anything, I would be surprised.
Well, I guess the other way I would say is you have to show one of the Naked Guns to somebody. Which one are you showing them?
This one.
Wow.
And I'd say maybe the first, but I don't know. I mean, I really enjoyed it. But like Chris said yesterday, I mean, I'm going to do my own guess. Chris probably gave it a 10. I would be an 8 or a 9, and I felt like Sean was in the 6, 7 range.
Yeah. And tell you how much I like this movie. I'm going to see it again Friday.
Opening night.
And I've also been asked if I want to go Sunday to see it.
And are you going to go?
Most likely.
Is this one of those movies that you go back to see it, not just necessarily to see the movie, but also because you want to be there with other people while they see it for the first time and watch them laugh?
Yes. And the other two you talk about my laugh. Oh, the Sunday showing, my cousin that was at the MacGruber that really took a liking to the Loco scene.
She's going. I might have to go to that one.
Was Liam Neeson well casted?
Perfect.
Yeah. Though, Chris, to be honest, remember at first you thought not going into the movie, when you were watching it.
The very, very beginning when he started doing he does a narration like Leslie Nielsen does, which you kind of need in the Naked Gun. It was
busy
just
day at City Hall.
It was just weird that it wasn't him. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't know, but like it definitely worked.
Yeah. He did great. And even like, there's I don't know that any of them have like the most amazing plot, but there's enough of one.
I would say like the overall plot of every single one of them is like there's some sort of terrorist attack about to happen. No one believes that it's the guy it is because he's such an upstanding citizen and he needs to try and figure out how he's doing it. That's basically the synopsis of every single one of them.
Yeah. And then Dave, there'll be just for you, like there'll be something as simple as lines that you and I or many people still quote, like, Johnny from Airplane, like, got to get him to hospital. What is it? It's a white building with patients in it. Like that kind of quick, silly that, if they deliver 100 of those, I remember a bunch of them from this movie, but there's some like, oh yeah, that one, there's this one. And then others that like they hit you more directly in the face with slapstick and, like Chris said, background stuff that you'd have to be paying attention to, or maybe you're not even paying attention to. Along just like Airplane, Naked Gun.
Jason and I have been quoting it to each other a lot.
Yes, and the fact that we remembered as much as we did is pretty good.
If if Norberg going down the steps, or Frank Drebin Sr. leaving the mic on when he peed, those are my two favorite Naked Gun moments. Is there a moment in this movie that ranks with that?
There's a scene that is my favorite scene of any Naked Gun movie.
Yeah, Chris lost it in the one scene. Almost to the point, Dave, where I was a little like, it was good, but I was like, okay, I'm a little uncomfortable. Chris is enjoying it too much.
I couldn't breathe. Yeah. I was coughing.
It was so much like, is the rest of the theater laughing, or do I only hear Chris? And I couldn't tell.
Is it strange that in the final Leslie Nielsen Naked Gun movie, Naked Gun, I think it was 33 and a half?
33 and a third.
A third, excuse me. That Leslie Nielsen in that movie is younger than Liam Neeson is in this movie?
Oh, wow. Wow.
The thing I was a little upset about, because if you do watch Naked Gun 33 and a third, he does have a son, little Frank Drebin, but he had white hair like Frank Drebin did.
Also, is it kind of weird? I just realized this, that one Frank Drebin is Liam Neeson and the other is Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Someone made that point. Like they just hired the person with the closest name.
I don't want, Dwayne brings up a great point, and then I'll be done here. I don't want, if there were spoilers or cameo, whatever. Is there an Enrico Palazzo Jr. in this one?
No. There's not like
nothing callbacks.
The callback is what you've seen in the movie with the pictures.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, you're right. And you said, like, you mentioned one character earlier, press, like that's like you look away and you missed it.
It was one of those, like, was that who I thought that was?
Yeah, like the theater kind of went, oh, and she was gone.
Interesting. So it's like the anti-Happy Gilmore 2.
Correct.
100%.
Yes.
I'm actually looking forward. That's two funny movies I'm going to be able to watch with the family when I get back.
Are you thinking of the scene?
Which one?
Of him watching it with his family. That might be weird.
Is there one?
Yeah.
Is it worse than Leslie Nielsen putting the giant condom over him and Priscilla Presley?
Yes.
Or when he is clearly looking at an animal at a zoo, and he says, "Nice beaver."
Thanks. Just that stuff.
Oh, there is a callback. You see the beaver at some point.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I'm really seeing this now. All right.
Yeah. I was trying to think. I don't know. I think Mason will love this movie. I'm not sure about Avery, but I think so. I think she will. But like, I think Mason will lose it.
It's like just a reminder. It is a very dumb, stupid movie with dumb, stupid jokes that if you're expecting something else, you might be disappointed.
But they land, I think, quite a few.
Nah, Jason, you nailed it. I think Mason and I will lose it.
Yeah.
Avery will laugh as much at us losing it as the movie. And Melissa will be over in the corner just like, this is stupid. Shut the screen. We'll take a break.
And someone that likes Pauly Shore say that, though?
Dude, you know what? Don't get me started, please. Don't get me started that she loves Pauly Shore movies. She considers Son-in-Law a modern-day classic, and her favorite movie of all time is a tie between Encino Man and what was the other one he did?
Biodome.
Yes, Encino Man, Biodome, and Bruce Willis and Chris Tucker, sci-fi. Mila Jovovich.
I know it. Fifth
Elements. Those are her three favorite movies. And then, like, this is stupid. It's like, you're stupid.
Weirdo, party of one.
Thank you. We'll take a That's the hell that's my life, guys. When we come back, good stuff on the Raiders, by the way. We'll get to that later. When we come back, 3 from badness, the Warriors, and who they don't want from the Kings, apparently. And then I'm gonna make you angry in the next segment. All I ask for is you just keep an open mind. Okay, just keep an open mind. It's the Hear Me Out edition of 3 from Madness coming up next.
20, 15, 10-5, diving, is he in? He is!
The NFL is on Westwood One.
Down the middle, it's caught over the shoulder in the end zone. Touchdown, Smith! And that may make it insurmountable! Wow.
The NFL Hall of Fame game live from Canton, Ohio. Chargers and Lions. Tomorrow night starting at 5, right here on Sacktown Sports.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal, you should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
The Giant Summer Sale is here. Get giant savings on our giant selection only at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save during the Honda Summer Event and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. See all our specials at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our number one priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda.
Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Why'd I go to the doctor? One day at the firehouse, I was so lightheaded I could barely stand. Even my crew noticed. Getting checked out was the right call. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit NoTimeToWait.com, sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Alan Stiles here with your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Denzel Clark, out with that right adductor strain, is going to be out until late August. Manager Mark Kotze said Clark will probably require a couple weeks from the date of his placement on the IL. Brady Basso, out with that left shoulder strain, is scheduled to throw 20 pitches upcoming in batting practice. He had been pulled off of his rehab assignment in mid-June. That was your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. It's Alan Stiles here. You injured at work? Call downtown. DTLA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DTLA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You pay zero up front. Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Your home for Kings basketball for over 25 seasons.
Hammer time thrown down by the league.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports, 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
1-800-920-1140 is your phone number, 916-339-1140 if you want to text us. And check in on the YouTube chat. Hello, everybody. Thanks as always. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe, flip on those alerts, and you can catch any retroactive programs or programming you missed from our show and all 3 local shows on the station right there on the Sacktown Sports app or YouTube page. Chris Verlod, 3 for Madness.
Also, I don't know if you heard NFL coming back Thursday right here on 1140 Hall of Fame game.
Let's see. Do my sounders work? Does that work?
No. Kind of. Something like a sneeze.
No. About that.
Nope.
No.
Okay. It's that.
Oh, cricket.
Oh, cricket.
You might have it up too loud, turned up. Maybe if you turn it down a little bit.
All right. Let's see.
Got that.
Well, that's not a sound we want for the NFL coming back, but the NFL's coming back on Thursday. The Hall of Fame game right here on the Sporty 1140. Back to you in studio, Chris.
The Warriors reportedly want no part of DeRozan, Monk, or Devin Carter in the Kuminga trade. Are they asking too much?
Yeah, I mean they're positioning for they're negotiating. They think they can ask. They're probably asking for Keegan Murray, and they know it's not going to happen. So then the Kings are countering Monk or DeRozan or Devin Carter, and they're like, nope, and they're trying to zero in on Keon Ellis. Now we've talked this to death. To be honest with you, I just want this thing. I'm so tired of talking about Jonathan Kuminga as the guy that wrote the question about Jonathan Kuminga, but really, it seems like every day is like Jonathan Kuminga combed his hair and he put on a headband. What does that mean for the future? It's like it's not like we're talking about Michael Jordan here, dude. Just figure it out, please. And yeah, I don't know, dude, but I would say Keegan Murray is too much. I understand if they maybe don't want Devin Carter, whatever, but it seems that it's circling around. I got a weird feeling Keon Ellis is the linchpin in this whole thing, depending on if the Kings decide to give him up or not.
Yeah, and if you listen to everything that Scott Perry has said and or Doug Christie, I really feel like this team is going to try to be a defensive-oriented team. Now, I don't know that they got I will say they don't have a roster filled of players like that, Dave, but Keon Ellis would be one that would check that box. So, and his contract is so favorable. Nobody's untradeable, but that's one that I wouldn't be, you don't have to have Kuminga. So you could play hardball. Like the Warriors are in the team that's a little bit more of a pinch than the Kings are in this situation. So if they're not interested in the guys that, if the Kings really even are offering those up, then maybe you don't get Kuminga. Okay. Warriors, you got him still then. You figure out how to pay him.
Yeah, he hasn't even responded to the contract offer they gave him. He's just he might end up picking up that $7 or $8 million option that's laying out there, and then everybody will be in a weird spot. But yeah, just figure it out one way or the other. Question 2, please.
Question 2.
Is it time for the Kings to start looking at other free agents?
I mean, I'm sure they are, by the way. It's not like they're just, Kuminga or Westbrook or nothing, but I'm just looking. I'm looking at forwards, to be honest. I'm assuming this is updated. Forgive me if it's not. I'm just looking at a list in front of me. Emily Bates. I actually wouldn't mind if they signed Emily Bates just because I remember him in high school. It's like, okay, he's only 21, but he, hasn't exactly been blowing it up in the league. But it's, again, one of those, could it ever happen? Bol, Chris Boucher, Amir Coffey is a name that I think is kind of interesting. Torrey Craig, James Johnson's currently a free agent. No thanks. Kevin Knox, EJ Liddell. Yeah, it's kind of slim pickings out there, Jason.
Yeah, and they don't, have a ton of money. I mean, I think the Westbrook thing is probably still the one to keep our eye on as far as free agents. Yeah, the pools, it's a weird offseason. I think there was the splash right away. There were some trades that were exciting going in to the offseason here, basically, or to the finals and even into the draft. But now it's really thinned out. So I'm getting myself, Dave, used to that. This is going to be pretty close to the roster to begin the season. I could see it changing in season, but I think right now going into the year, it's going to be a little trickier for them.
All right. How do I want to do this here? Because normally this is where Chris would ask a question. You know what? I'm gonna skip you asking this, Chris, because I want to reveal this properly. Because I was thinking about something I wanted to bounce off of you guys. Now, notice when we went to what's available, I only talked about forward, which I do believe they need a power forward, and they have for 2 years. But I'm also trying to think in the spirit of thinking long term, right? Obviously, Jonathan Kuminga is somebody who would fit that longer term timeline, being 22 years old. He also could slide Keegan Murray back to the 3, although he'd probably be an undersized power forward, but that's nothing new. And he plays bigger than his listed height. But what are some other creative options? And so I started looking through different things. They also want to solve the point guard position. I think we all agree that Schroeder or Westbrook, if he were to come, or whomever, these are temporary solves. These are not permanent point guard solutions. I was like, all right, well, what's out there? And then I was scrolling through and I was like, yeah, looking at some news from yesterday, the Kuminga stuff, and Damian Lillard's happy to be back in Portland. We talked about the Bulls said they would release Vucevic if they couldn't find a trade partner. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on a second. Wait a minute, hold on here. What if they're looking in the wrong place? Why not look somewhere that they've looked probably too much at in the past? Whether it was DeMar DeRozan, whether it was Zach LaVine. They need to solve the point guard position long term. There is a free agent point guard out there that, and I'm not talking about Ben Simmons, that checks a lot of these boxes. Young, would be right there in the price range of a Jonathan Kuminga, currently out of contract. Very bright future. Definitely some, there's still the red flag out there, but, this whole team is a red flag. But what if we could talk to the Bulls again and see if we could maybe help each other out? And so here's what I was thinking. The Sacramento Kings trade Domantas Sabonis. In return, they get Nikola Vucevic, a future first, and a signed and traded Josh Giddey. Just please hear me out on it. Let me say a couple of other things before you freak out. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm saying the royal freak out. Vucevic had a little over a point more a game than Sabonis. He had two. We're talking, by the way, lifetime. I could go to last season, but overall, he has 0.2 less of a rebound, 10.7 to 10.5. Sabonis has him by 2 assists. They're equal with steals. Vucevic has a block a game. Sabonis has half a block. Vucevic is just, as far as 3-pointers go, Vucevic actually makes 1.5 3-pointers a game on 4.5 shooting versus half and 1.4. Obviously, Sabonis has stepped it up, but they're both basically the same. I'm not saying Vucevic is Sabonis, but it's what I said yesterday. He's like diet Sabonis. Now, here's the other thing. You've now pushed Sabonis' contract over to Chicago, and Vucevic is on an expiring. So you either that money goes away and frees up in a world where the CBA is crazy and nobody has money, and Keegan Murray and Keon Ellis have extensions coming up, or you're probably able to extend Vucevic if you want to some. I think if you gave Vucevic a 2-year, $25 million deal next year, you're going to be in the ballpark. And I'm not trying to say Vucevic is as good as Sabonis, but I think a lot of people would be very surprised to see how close they are. Or should I say how not far off of Sabonis Vucevic is. But the prize of the deal is you're getting Josh Giddey. You're getting a Josh Giddey who is 22. He's been in the league. It's almost like Kuminga. In fact, I want to say they might have been in the same draft. He's been in the league 4 years, just like Kuminga. So yeah, they were in the same draft. He was in OKC those first 3. Chicago his last year. Obviously, he's had some things off the court, which seemingly is behind him. And last year, Jason, 14.5 points, 8.1 boards for a point guard, 7.2 assists on splits of 46, 38, and 78. He's 6'8", and he won't be 23 until October 10th. Now, maybe I'm dreaming a little bit and I got purple glasses on when I say you might also get a future first out of this, but you're helping them out with the whole Vucevic situation. And if he and I read I took a deep dive. They're $10 million a year apart right now, Giddey and the Bulls. You know, he's saying he wants 30, they want to give him 20, and obviously they'll figure it out. If they do, they'll figure it out probably somewhere in the middle. But if you told me you could get a signed and traded Josh Giddey at like 4 years, 100, 4 years, 115, 110, just poke holes in that for me.
Well, the first one, just what you overall proposed, I just don't know that Chicago would give up that. I mean, maybe the Giddey part and the Vucevic part, the first rounder as well. I think that seems too much to me.
I think you're right. I think I was just trying to tiptoe into this for Kings fans, but I do. I think you're 100% right. I don't think they do that.
So then let's just say it's straight up those two for one, basically, because that's where contracts would kind of have to be.
Yeah.
So, I can see it from the Kings side, first and foremost. I think what you're doing, I'll take it from each side. I'll start with the Kings. Yeah, Giddey would be the prize. Giddey would be you'd have your point guard, you would think, of the next 4 years or so, at a younger age, good height, all that kind of stuff. And you could see what his potential is. Vucevic would be a different look than Sabonis, and the fact that he's expiring, there could be some draw there. I think you're then kind of repositioning your issue, though, if you're the Kings. Yeah, you may have addressed the point guard, which is good, but you probably have one of the best centers in the league right now, and Vucevic isn't as good as Sabonis, but he's not terribly far off, but he would be further down the ladder. And if you don't re-sign him, or the fact that he's older, you may lose him in a year, and then you're kind of now at the problem, like, who's your center of the future? So you're kind of moving it, but that's, they don't have the point guard position solved right now. On the Bulls side, I don't know. I think Sabonis right now is the best player in that whole thing, but I wouldn't know what they're doing in a sense of where does this take them per se. Like, Giddey is still, to me, it's nice to have a young prospect that, what is it? You said 22, 23?
22.
And Sabonis isn't a dinosaur by any means, but it feels like they're a little further away by getting Sabonis, even though he might be the best player in the mix. Do you get everything else right around him and then make some sort of run in the East? I just don't know. I'm not sure that they would do it, but I'm not anti it. I just don't know if that could come to fruition for the Bulls.
You're looking at a team that's going Kobe White / Kevin Huerter. I had assumed Moon, Isaac Okoro, Buzelis, and Patrick Williams, and then it would be Sabonis with Zach Collins backing him up. Point guard would then, that would be a question with them. Hell, the Kings could probably throw in Devin Carter and say, have fun with it. But
yeah, would you rather be, if you were them, though, by the way, like, okay, let's still play with Vucevic, and then we're out of that contract at this time next year? Or deadline this year, we can move him and kind of start this process quicker.
I told you yesterday, I don't understand why. I mean, to me, Vucevic is looking at his numbers. He's on a fairly friendly, valuable deal. Yes. On top of that, he's an expiring. So I don't know why the Bulls are in this. It's almost like he's a dead asset. I don't understand that. He's an expiring $20-something million. Oh, and by the way, it's not like we're talking about dead weight. 18.5 points, 10 boards, 3.5 assists last year with a steal and a block. Like, this is not dead weight. This is an above average center, very much above average center. And I understand the empty calories, and there's a little bit of empty calories there, but there's a little bit of empty calories with Domantas Sabonis too. You have to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. I would say the other part for Chicago, it feels like everything that they've done lately has been to remove themselves from contract. Zach LaVine, that was their biggest contract, or get younger. And, if you move Vucevic for Sabonis, technically you get a little bit younger, but Giddey is kind of would be the one piece that you go, hey, that's the guy we're comfortable being our highest paid player. Right now, Vucevic at $21 million is their highest paid player. That's pretty crazy.
Okay, so that didn't go exactly how I thought it would, but in the end, if you're Scott Perry and Chicago calls you and offers up Vucevic and a signed and traded Josh Giddey for Domantas Sabonis, do you pull the trigger?
If Scott Perry was offered that?
because you've the way it didn't. I was very nervous about bringing this up.
Well, what did you think it would go?
I thought people would lose it. Like, what are you doing? Screw Josh Giddey. He sucks. Vucevic sucks. Why are you getting rid of Sabonis? He's our best player. You're a moron. Bulls West. Blah blah blah.
Well, there's some of that on here.
Yeah, but with you, it sounds to me that the holes you are poking, not completely, but that predominantly are Bulls probably wouldn't do. Which, by the way, I don't disagree with you. I do think if anybody said no to this, it would probably be the Bulls based on where it seems they're going, but also they're kind of dumb like we are. So if you're Scott Perry, do you take that deal?
I think I would probably do it this way. Yeah. I mean, I guess if I could know, all right, let me see how I could do this. So the offer is Sabonis for
Giddey and Vucevic, and Giddey would be, let's say, hold on. So Vucevic 20, Josh Giddey would be on a 4-year, $100 million deal, which I also think, by the way, is not likely, but it's in the neighborhood.
I think I would do it if I could also then do the Kuminga one, whatever that is. Because then I think you've done the overhaul and you've changed the team. So then Kuminga, Vucevic, Giddey. I don't know what's left. Probably Levine and Keegan, I guess.
Yeah, because I was thinking with Giddey's contract is probably going to be more like. Well, I think you can get him at 4 years, 100, but then now all of a sudden, I don't know if that works with what Sabonis. I don't know if Giddey and Vucevic combined. I think that might go over what Sabonis makes. So you may have to include. Maybe that's where you include a Malik Monk or whatever. But then if you were be able to turn around, okay, you have to do both of these deals. Here's the deals. But and the only way it works is if you agree to both, Jason Scott Perry.
Huh.
Nikola Vucevic and Malik, let's just say for fun, Malik Monk, because we need to, it could be Monk, it could be DeRozan, send it back, whatever it is, it's not going to be. But my point is Malik and something, or excuse me, Sabonis and something minor for Vucevic and Giddey. And then you turn around and trade a future protected first, lottery protected, and Keon Ellis for Jonathan Kuminga. So you're in fact trading Keon Ellis, Domantas Sabonis, let's just call it Malik Monk, and a lottery protected future first in exchange for Jonathan Kuminga and Josh Giddey, to which your starting lineup would now look something like Josh Giddey, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, or switch those. No. Josh Giddey, Levine probably, Keegan Murray, Jonathan Kuminga, and a year of Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, and if that in that situation, if you could convince Doug, Scott Perry to then have a bench of DeRozan and Schroeder.
And by the way, here's the other part of
young guys.
Yeah, there's the other part I'm not talking about, because you've also got Nick Clifford.
Yeah.
You've got and then the thing I'm thinking also in the back of my head, but I don't want to put too much on it, is, well, as you said, obviously you've got a center issue, but I can think of worse people to learn behind than Nikola Vucevic for Maxime Reynaud. So that might be your future solve at center anyways. At the very least, you're giving him some extra time there. There's an opening at the 5, and it's not completely out of the ballpark that by the end of the year, he's starting. If he's doing what he needs to do, what do you care? Vucevic is probably gone anyways. But now all of a sudden you have a situation where you've got Josh Giddey at the point. You're still probably trying to move Levine and DeRozan, but you've got Clifford. So you got this core, if you would, Jason, of Josh Giddey, Nick Clifford, Keegan Murray, Jonathan Kuminga, and then if it works, Maxime Reynaud. And you still have a Devin Carter or something else in there as well.
Yeah, I mean, you're really ultimately, if you did that, you're kind of building around Kuminga and Giddey, right? With seeing if Murray can fully develop into the two-way guy they think they can, and then see if any of those other young guys become something. I don't know. It's intriguing. It's different. I already see plenty of people saying Bulls West, and yeah, it didn't work in Chicago. Well, it's just different. You don't know if it would work here or not. Kuminga would be a different part of it. Giddey in a different situation. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I like the fact that they would be different because we've talked about it. I think they can go into this year with the team they have and with a few tweaks maybe be better, but I think you're working on a little bit of hope as opposed to knowing that they will be better.
No, I totally agree. And to be really clear here, I mean, it's summertime, we're throwing stuff out. What I like about this, especially if you're able to do Kuminga as well, is that now you have this direction and now you have this core. You just got very much younger. And for me, that's super exciting. That's building towards something. And you got yourself a couple of lotto tickets. On the other hand, I'm not convinced that it's the right mix and I'm not convinced it's the right moves, but I would be happy with that direction that they're ultimately going to need to go, I think. Anyways, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll go back on some of those NFL notes. I want to get to the Raiders question I have for you. And also, what the Buffalo Bills and the WNBA have in common last night. I'll tell you about that next.
He digs, he turns, he dives. It is a touchdown. It is a touchdown.
The NFL is on Westwood One.
Uncorks a deep ball downfield into the end zone. A crowd is there, and it is caught. Touchdown. Miraculous!
The NFL Hall of Fame game live from Canton, Ohio. Chargers and Lions. Tomorrow night starting at 5 right here on Sacktown Sports.
Look, I played a lot of golf courses in Sacramento, but if you want pristine conditions, a fun layout, and 27 holes that never get old, Timber Creek and Sierra Pines is the spot. The fairway is perfect. The greens, smooth and true. The practice facility, next level. And whether you're out for a casual round or hosting a big tournament, Timber Creek delivers every time. The course is always in top shape. The staff treats you right. And the experience, it's unmatched. It's easily my favorite place to play in Sacramento. Book your tee time now at timbercreekgc.com.
Grab the keys to a new Toyota hybrid. Check out the hottest deals on 17 Toyota hybrid models from the longest lasting brand on the road. And right now, get a low-cost lease on 2025 Prius. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. That's 2 years of complimentary maintenance. These deals won't wait, and neither should you. With more MPG and a new Toyota hybrid, it's time to hit the road. Toyota, let's go places. Offer available through TFS buyers with premium ready credit. Offers end date 4/25.
Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo, makes banking faster and easier. Like this.
Fargo, what did I spend on groceries last month?
And this.
Fargo, turn off my debit card.
And this.
Fargo, what's my checking account routing number?
And that's just the beginning. Do you, Fargo? You can in the Wells Fargo mobile app. Learn more at wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
Fargo is only available on the smartphone versions of the Wells Fargo mobile app. Wells Fargo Bank N.A., member FDIC.
Whitey here, and I want to remind you, not all grills are created equal. The Napoleon Prestige line of outdoor cookers are built different, built better, and built to last, with features other grills can't match, complete with a lifetime warranty. It's a great time to find out for yourself because Napoleon's Pro Summer Blast is on right now. Save up to $400 today on a Napoleon stainless steel Pro Grill. Become the envy of your neighborhood. Offer ends July 31st, 2025. Visit your local Green Acres Nursery and Supply and get grilling today on your new Napoleon Prestige Pro Grill. Napoleon stainless steel grills, simply the best.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sacktown Sports.
Guys, I saw this on Facebook last night. every year, our colleagues over at News 10 have a long-standing camping trip that they take. The Men of News 10, and it's current, past, form, whatever. And we have some friends in there that are on there, and I'm it's like 5, 10, 15, it's 17 guys in all ages, right? And including like old friend Brian May is in there, a few others. And in the middle of the picture is Sean Cunningham, who, by the way, works for a competitor now. What are we doing here? One of their competitors. And he's wearing a Billie Eilish t-shirt. I don't know why it got me, but everybody's just kind of camping and wearing camping. They're wearing t-shirts and stuff, but he's in there it's a black t-shirt and in like bright Hulk green. Is Billie Eilish's name and face. And I don't know why it just struck me. As only Sean would do that. God bless him. Do you see it, Jason? Are you looking for it?
I'm looking for it. Did you post it?
No, a guy by the name of John Larimore posted. Let me.
I'll find it.
I'm gonna. I'll send it in the group chat with the two of you. Shams Charania just reporting while we were talking that Golden State made a renewed push to retain Kuminga, but the restricted free agent continues to decline a 2-year, $45 million offer during the war due to the Warriors' insistence on a team option and waiving a built-in no trade clause. So it certainly sounds like that's not getting any easier.
Okay.
Did you get the picture yet?
Yes.
Just saying, dude.
Don't see a current Channel 10 sports reporter in there.
No, I see Ryan Yamamoto, who's now in Seattle, I believe, and Brian May. Obviously, Sean Cunningham. And I think that's Dale Short.
I was just gonna say I see him.
Yeah. Anyway, from the 916, Dave, you discovered Billie Eilish. That's actually correct. I'll take that. I'll take credit for that. I'll take credit.
Save the Kings so we can see her Golden One.
That's exactly right. You darn straight, Chris. Get on. I'm going to get on a ladder in my Billie Eilish shirt. All right. So, a couple of things. Yeah. I don't know how to say this without saying it because it happened and it was all over the news. At last night's, was it Valkyrie's game? I think. Speaking of things that are bright green, somebody threw something on the court. And this is one of those things where, like, it's funny on the surface, but also don't ever throw anything on a court of any sport ever because it's dangerous and lame. But somebody threw something on the court, and it's I don't know how to say it. It was a toy, but for adults.
Okay.
It wasn't like a kid's toy. It was an adult toy. It was
that works.
Right? Does that make you think most people are picking up what I'm putting down now?
I hope so.
And
isn't your favorite character Bilbo Baggins?
Yes,
Rings.
It really is. Hey, remember that scene in Revenge of the Nerds when Lamar threw the javelin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like that as far as going through the air. And then it stayed on the court for a while because very understandably, nobody wanted to pick it up. I found myself wondering, I can think of only one way you could sneak that in, and it ain't comfortable. But it shows commitment. And
yes,
as I teased the segment, this is something that became a thing with the Buffalo Bills. So I when I first saw it, I was like, okay, is this some sort of WNBA misogynistic thing, whatever? But then I was like, well, hold on, nothing's more manly than NFL football, and they were doing this at Bills games, which was somehow endearing in a weird way because it's Bills.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but
nobody circles the wagons.
No, it's Bills fans. They jump
I
off
think it's because if you guessed which, it's like this just happened, at an NFL games, which group of fans do you think did it? Like number one would be the Bills.
You're 100% right. The same fans that or watch games shirtless in blizzards and jump off of the top of their cars, breaking desks and tables in the parking lot. Like they what are Bills fans, dude? Bills fans are like, they're like your uncle that's just had way too much to drink for way too many years at Thanksgiving, who just, you forgive him when
like at the same time when he sees you, he gives you like $20 and says, "Hey, don't spend it all in one place."
You love him because he's so entertaining and he's so nice to you, but also every meal he says something way inappropriate. He's just that guy that's always super fun, but there's always a cringe moment happening. Like that's Bills fan. So that happened. I hope that I hope it doesn't happen again. Don't know. I think of like puke guy.
Yeah.
And then I think of that. And I'm like, greatest, worst things to ever, like, which is weirder, that or puke guy?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Puke guy just couldn't control himself.
Yeah, but also, dough guy probably couldn't either. We'll just call him like Play-Doh. We'll just call him dough guy.
Doge.
I mean, what do you think? And I'll wrap this up, but this is again the rabbit holes I go down. I'm pretty sure they found who did it and escorted them out, right?
I would hope so.
Okay. So what's the charge and how it specifically does it read? Like, do they keep
Why
it?
are you home so early? I got kicked out of the game. What'd you do?
Well, Mr. Ross, everything certainly looks in order, but I see down here in the application that you have been arrested before. It just says
funny
disorder.
story.
It's a little bit of a sticky situation. Let me explain. And then again, this is where the rabbit hole works. So I thought of the situation where you're in the job interview and you have to explain that you threw a sex toy on the floor at a ball game. If you're on the other end of that table interviewing someone and their application looks great, everything's together, you're ready to hire them, but you found out that they tossed a dough and a spiral onto a court. Is that a deal breaker or a deal maker in some weird way? Like, hey, this is a bad thing, but you know what? Honestly, we need more fun in the meetings.
Yeah. You set up the first company retreat for the men of News 10.
It's an actual retreat. Everybody's running. Anyways, it's not funny. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, grow up, people. Don't toss. The only place it's appropriate to toss dough is a pizza place.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, no tossing of the dough at a basketball game. I'm sorry. I wrote this story and I'm like, dude, you have to be serious. Don't. Okay.
Good luck.
Brooks Kepka. Speaking of,
what?
Sorry, I'm trying to recover here. Brooks Kepka plays golf.
Yes, he does.
Live tour. Along with Bryson DeChambeau. And he's actually, they're all there. We watch these guys grow up sometimes, and Kepka sometimes, let's be honest, comes off as a bit of a dough himself. And they were both in the new Happy Gilmore together. And He actually had some pretty nice things to say about Bryson DeChambeau in a recent conversation where he said, look, we all grow up, we all mature. I think people are really starting to see the actual Bryson DeChambeau.
The feud is over.
Huh?
The feud is over.
I'll give you the quote. Look, we all get older, we all mature a little bit, and then you realize, hey, Bryson's a good dude. I think he's severely misunderstood, and I think the world is actually starting to really see who Bryson is, which is cool. I'm the first person to admit it. I was wrong with what my original thoughts were. I mean,
okay,
geez, that's pretty cool.
Absolutely. Both sides growing, learning, and it seems like they've got a bond now, which is good.
I think between playing on the same tour, playing in or being in the Happy Gilmore, spending some time together, he's right. You do grow up, and when you're young, sometimes you're a ding dong, and then you grow up, and maybe things are a bit different.
Less of a ding dong.
Less of a ding dong. I like that because I really like Bryson DeChambeau. He's grown on me. I'm kind of like Brooks Kepka. I was not the biggest DeChambeau fan, but I really love what he's doing. Jason, have you ever had a chance to look at any of his YouTube stuff at length? Yeah. I love it. As a golf fan, I love it. I love what he does. Golf has this reputation, and rightfully so, being stuffy and whatever. And it is. But I think he makes things very accessible and very fun in a different way for golf.
Yeah, when he's some of those videos where he's trying to hit shots over his house.
Yeah,
have you seen those?
Yeah, the ones. Yeah, where he finally did it.
And he celebrates. Yeah.
Yeah, the what he does where he's trying to break 50 with his buddies.
I
mean, that's very cool stuff. Finally, in this segment, I've got a story for you, Jason. A new football stadium has opened.
Okay.
In the state of Georgia. I'm going to give you the breakdown here. 10,000 seats, 15 luxury suites, a 3,500 square foot video scoreboard, and a 2-story field house with locker rooms. You want to take a guess as to which university did that?
Somewhere in the South.
Yep. In Georgia.
So that's let's go with 10,000.
Yeah, see that kind of throws everything off, doesn't it? It's Buford High School. Buford High School has officially opened their new $62 million football stadium with 15 luxury suites, a 3,500 square foot video scoreboard, a 2-story field house with locker rooms.
Wow.
What are we? And the weird thing is, nothing against Georgia, and I get it, but like, if you told me that story and then you said, "Where's the high school?" I'd say, "Oh, absolutely, no doubt, Texas."
Mm-hmm.
My goodness!
Literally last year, who were we playing? Sac State was playing Texas A&M Commerce. So we were driving on one of those Texas freeways, and we passed this one stadium because I thought, I hadn't been there. I'm going, oh, there's the stadium. Oh, wait, what? That's a high school stadium? And then the one we arrived at, the high school stadium, was nicer. I mean, ours was fine, but the one we drove by on the freeway, I'm like, that was really nice.
I mean this as we take a break. I mean this with all respect, as you know, to the program and to the people we love that are trying to grow it. But if Sac State announced those exact parameters, I guess the 10,000 might be. Oh well, no, even that would that not be a dream stadium for Sac State? Pretty much.
Yeah, maybe a little bigger because there's quite a bit of times they get more than that. But still, I know your point. Like it also, if you had 10 and it became a thing where it was like no seats available, like why not have 10 and have it sold out as opposed to maybe having 25 and having 13 to 14 there, which is still good, but you have open seats.
That's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll clean up some stuff we haven't had a chance to get to, plus another NBA legend. It's weird calling this person an NBA legend. Named to the NBA on NBC coverage next year. We'll tell you about that and what their current roster looks like right after this.
20, 15, 10-5, diving. Is he in? He is.
The NFL is on Westwood One.
Down the middle, it's caught over the shoulder in the end zone. Touchdown, Smith. And that may make it insurmountable. Wow.
The NFL Hall of Fame game live from Canton, Ohio. Chargers and Lions. Tomorrow night starting at 5 right here on Sacktown Sports.
Man, look at that Return of the Old King, man. Oh, wow. Emotional.
King of the Hill is back.
They got a Bob's in the airport now. Oh, that's Boba.
World has changed, Dad.
Bobby wants to bring that new girl over for dinner.
The vegan? What the hell am I supposed to feed her?
Can't we just put some grass in a bowl?
From Mike Judge and Greg Daniels.
Ready to make some memories, Dad?
Let's freaking go.
A Hulu original series, King of the Hill. Season premiere August 4th. Streaming on Hulu.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you get coverage options based on how much you want to pay for car insurance. And then you decide how to spend the rest of your money because you're in charge. Today, you're going to pay down your credit card bill. But you decide when you'll pay it. Before the due date, so those interest charges don't get you. But you decide if you pay it in full. But you definitely should, because again, interest charges. With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, we'll help you find coverage at a fair price. Then you're in charge. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Some things can steal your sunshine. Ugh, I just got my hair done.
Sorry, the cooler's broken. Anyone see my flip-flops? Anyone?
But COVID-19 can steal a lot more.
I just took a COVID test. Ugh.
Prescription medications for COVID exist. If you test positive this summer, ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
If Old Spice Deep Sea Super Hydration Body Wash were music, what would it sound like? Start with the deep sounds of Old Spice's ocean waves and kelp. Layer on the smooth, renewing moisture. You wouldn't hear any parabens or phthalates because Old Spice Deep Sea hasn't got any. But you would hear that vitamin B3 for healthier looking skin. So while your regular body wash sounds like this, Old Spice sounds like this. Sounds like it smells amazing.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-838-6767. That's 800-838-6767.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
Seems like back to school happens earlier each year.
First day of school coming in hot.
And this year, my kids had massive supply lists.
Folders, notebooks, and pens. Oh, the humanity.
But Staples had everything I needed, with some items just 25 cents.
Watch the small print.
No. My back to school budget was saved by Staples Easy Button.
Everything for school, in stock and as low as 25 cents. Staples.
That was easy.
In-store, online, and on the app. In 23 while supplies last.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A+ Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal. You should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
I got a new hat. Sorry. What do you think? We just got these hats in, Jason. You want to guess the team?
I don't know the team.
Aberdeen.
It's the new stadium. It's Accu Stadium. The Huddersfield Town. It used to be the John Smiths, and they just like Golden One Center. They just sold the naming rights. It came up over the summer, and so we sold it to a local company called Accu, ACCU, and they've got these.
How does John Smith feel about that?
It's tough to talk about, Jason. John is not happy.
Gotcha.
What are you gonna do? Can't please everybody. Kind of looks like an athletic hat, doesn't it? Like the Athletic?
A little bit.
Yeah. Anyways, Camp has a question on the chat. Who's better at grilling, Dave or Hank Hill? Come on. Hank's propane, dude. I beat him in every single taste test. Not even a fair fight, got to be honest.
Yeah, but with Hank, you taste the meat, not the heat.
I'm not touching that, dude. Tracy McGrady is joining the NBA on NBC coverage this year. Guys, I said NBA legend Tracy McGrady. Does that apply correctly? Because that's how I read it, and it made me think, God, is Tracy McGrady NBA legend Tracy McGrady now?
What else would he be?
I don't know. It makes him sound old, but Tracy McGrady came into the NBA when he was like 12. You remember?
Of course.
It was a while ago.
Do you know when he played his last game?
2016.
2012. And I do not remember this, but man, I don't remember his last couple of teams at all. His last two teams, I do not remember that he played for.
He played for the Magic. He played for the Rockets.
Started with whom?
Raptors.
Yeah. So Toronto, Orlando, Houston, then had three more in his last 3 years.
Did he play for the Lakers one year?
Nope.
Clippers?
Nope. The last three are all Eastern Conference teams.
Heat?
Nope.
Knicks?
Yeah. And I think the Knicks wasn't he traded here or allegedly here? That was like a weird thing and then never came here and went to the Knicks.
Yeah, he was part of like the Jason Terry All-Stars.
Something like that. And then the last two teams.
Celtics?
No. I don't even remember these.
No.
No.
No. Who?
Detroit, and then his last year, 52 games played with the Hawks.
Oh, God. It's so weird when they put out, like, every once in a while on social media, they'll put out, like, star Hall of Fame players in jerseys that you just don't, it's the whole Jerry Rice Broncos thing, or Shaq in Boston or Cleveland. Yeah, Tracy in Atlanta. You know what? Honestly, you know who's on that list? Sadly, Vince Carter in Sacramento.
Yeah. Well, Vince Carter, many places, but yeah.
I think we're gonna see that list if it hasn't been done already. Someone's gonna put that up someday, and there'll be Vince Carter in a Kings jersey.
Well, Vince Carter, I think at the end. Let me look at his. All right, you knew Toronto, you knew the Nets, had some Orlando time, then went Phoenix, Dallas, 3 years with Memphis before Sacramento, and then finished the last 2 years in Atlanta.
God, I have no memory of Vince Carter as
I want to say in Dallas, didn't he become like a really good 3-point shooter?
Yeah, I think so. I think he had some good years for Dallas.
And then, you know who you'll never see a picture like that of? Dirk Nowitzki.
No, just one team.
My favorite Vince Carter Sacramento King memory will forever be when my wife and I were in New Orleans and the Kings were playing there. And we're all in our Kings gear. We're sitting near the Kings bench. We had some really good seats a friend of mine got. And then at the end of the game, the end of the game, Vince Carter, the Kings are walking off the floor. They won. And Vince Carter tosses me his headband like, hey, kid, thanks for supporting us. Because, like, we're standing out. We're Kings fans in New Orleans, and New Orleans fans don't go to Pelicans games. And so, you know, we're loud. It's a great game. We won. We're, you know, and so he
there and get that ball there.
Tosses me his headband like, you know, like Mean Joe Green, like, thanks, kid. And so I caught it, and it's awesome. And I don't in any way, shape, or form want to sound like I'm being disrespectful. It's like, how cool was that, right? But when I caught it, it squished. And I realized I'm holding, I mean, Vince worked hard out there, and it showed in his headband because it was literally dripping with sweat. And then as we're walking out, there were some other Kings fans there that came up. We started talking to them. And a guy was saying how cool it was that Vince sent me, it gave me. And I wanted to give the headband to this guy because I knew he'd appreciate it more. So I said, I'll make a deal with you. You gotta let me take a video of you putting the headband on and then squeezing it out. And he was like, yeah, no problem. And he put it on. And I don't know the right description, but like when he put it on, you know, like it's elastic, so you're holding some of it out, and then he let it go, and it slurked into his forehead and just like splats, and you could literally see sweat coming off of the headband, and he knew immediately like his whole forehead was gonna break out soon from all the sweat. And then when he took it off, I wanted him to wring it out. I have a video of this somewhere, and he wrung it out. Dude, it would have easily filled a shot glass of sweat.
Ugh.
Lot of sweat, dude.
What did it smell like?
You know, it's funny you asked that. No,
Half man, half amazing.
Yeah. What would that be worth? If I put a verified vial of Vince Carter game-worn sweat on eBay, do you think I'd be able to sell it for more than $10?
Oh, yeah. Hall of Fame sweat?
Hall of Fame sweat. Okay, would that be a really interesting, you know, I always say about like interesting collections if we were billionaires. Like, would that be crazy if you had like game worn sweat through the years from like what if you had all these vials and then like above it was like a picture of the game they were playing? It was like Michael Jordan sweat, Vince Carter sweat.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth sweat. There's like 2 drops left because it evaporated because it's been
Keith
so long.
Sweat.
Keith sweat. Montez sweat.
Text line wants to know, Dave, what's worse, grabbing Carter's sweaty headband or catching a quote toy at a WNBA game?
Well, I don't know how to say this. Well, since we're being not specific here, I think I need the texter to retext that question. Is the toy okay? I'll use vehicle terms. Is it new or used? Because that makes a difference. Look, if it still has that new toy smell, it's fresh out of the box.
It's different than gently used.
If it's, you know what I mean, then yeah. Anyways, back to you. All right, we'll take a break. We come back. Hey, is this a halfway point?
We are for the week.
Is this got Fresh's music coming up? We'll take a break. We'll come back. We got some NFL for you right after this.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Here. What is back to school days, you ask? We're talking 7 days of deals on looks and styles the kids will love at prices you'll love even more. Because back to school at Target means getting all of the above. Through August 2nd, save 25% on select kids' clothes with additional savings to round out their looks, including uniforms, leggings, polos, and activewear. Plus, their new favorite backpacks are 30% off. Happy back to school days now through August 2nd only at Target. Terms and conditions apply.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Your flagship station for the Beam Team.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sacktown Sports 1140.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are halfway through the week. Your week! So right now, I need every single listener on their feet. Callers, texters, YouTubers. Make some noise for Sacramento's favorite sports morning show. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, and the man behind the glass, Chris Ferrell.
Thank you, Scott Fresh. Makes me want King season to be here. And then when King season gets here, I want it to go away. Questions from the text line, Jason?
Let's do it. Like those.
What moment in sports history would be the most viral if done in the modern age? I've got it, but I'll wait. I think I got it. Well, okay, let me give you one to start with. We'll play King of the Hill. Then you knock it off the hill, okay? But the first thing that comes to mind, if it happened, would be Babe Ruth's called shot. Does it count? Hey, the guy that ran to the whole of Greece and then died to deliver news to the king. Isn't that how the term marathon started? He ran so long he died. I feel like that would go viral.
Possibly. Did they get it on Twitter?
If no one ran the 4-minute mile before and there's Twitter.
Maybe Bob Beeman's long jump. Yeah, but I don't think people then knew it would last. Sonny Liston, Muhammad Ali.
Oh, speaking of if it ever happened, Wilt's 100-point game.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, but it'd have to be a highlight package. But is that honestly, clarify for me? Is that a moment that can go viral? Because I feel like that's an amalgamation of things that happen. It's not like oh my God, did you see that?
Yeah, but it would be probably the lead up, like a couple of the best baskets. And then it's like, he's now got 86. And then can he get to 100? And then the 100.
Yeah, you're right. Dwight Clark's catch would have been viral, but not number one. Well, I mean, what about Jordan, the dunks in the dunk contest? Like one of them ones we always see from the sports. Yeah, I mean, that would have definitely done it. Kirk Gibson's home run, 1980 U.S. Hockey. Yeah. Yeah, it was Philippides. Totally not saying that right. Ran a message at the Battle of Marathon in 490 BC. That's going viral.
Tiger crashing into the tree.
Ooh.
Didn't that go viral?
Did we have the report? Do we have it? Do we see it?
Oh, if we saw it.
Yeah.
Is that a sports moment? I mean, I'm not trying. I mean, it's a moment in sports with sports people. Ali Foreman, Ali would have a few. Oh, dude. Garrett
Rose on the phone with a gambler.
Wait, what?
Pete Rose on the phone or some like getting caught gambling.
Rose's record-breaking hit would have been.
Yeah.
And then what was the one I just said? Garrett's speech. Today. Yeah, that would have been.
I was being sarcastic.
All right. It's a good question.
Okay.
The Leon Lett fumble.
Internationally, the hand of God.
Oh, Maradona.
Yeah, what's a story, like a sports story that there's like lore of, but like nobody ever really saw?
Yeah, because somebody said, and it's a good one, the band on the field for Stanford Cal, but we saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's like the 100-point game. Like nobody saw that. Nobody saw the called shot. Nobody saw Mantle's 600-foot alleged home run. Oh, sorry. MC's trying to correct me on how to pronounce that guy's name. It's apparently he's spelling it out now for me. It's Fidopides.
I'm not going to touch that.
Jesse Owens in Nazi Germany at the Olympics. Yeah. It's a good question. That's a good summer question. Kevin Mitchell's catch would have definitely been viral. Definitely would have been viral. Anyway. All right. NFL quarterbacks. There's battles going on, Jason Ross. Do you know what my favorite one is? Cleveland.
Because everybody's in play.
What a turd stew that is, dude. No offense, but come on, man. They actually said they might carry 4 quarterbacks, which is unheard of, but okay. Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, Kenny Pickett, or Shedeur Sanders?
Well, you drafted Gabriel and then Sanders, which is weird, in the same draft, and neither were in the first round. So then you're like, all right, we're not sure. You brought back Flacco. You had Pickett, and, all this before was Deshaun Watson. Like, what a mess. Cleveland just has been so bad at that position for so long.
Did they, is one of the... Are we ready to say, I don't even know, is he good enough to where we can say that one of the all-time franchise fumbles is them letting Baker Mayfield go? Or did he need to go?
Yeah, maybe he needed to go to become what he became this last year with Tampa. Because remember, he bounced around. I bet he was close to being out. Like that was Carolina, the Rams, and then it's like, all right, we'll try in Tampa, and then boom, he just had an amazing season last year.
Yeah, I think think Cleveland would love to have him back, but I think Baker Mayfield kind of goes into, to your point, he kind of goes into the Hassan Whiteside All-Stars, you know, where it's like, well, yeah, we let him go, but Hassan Whiteside had to go to Lebanon before he came back and had an NBA career, like legitimately played in Lebanon. It's not like we screwed that up.
Right.
Oh, Tiger Woods' first hole-in-one in his first that Milwaukee Open in 1997.
Yeah.
Remember his very first tournament, he hit a hole-in-one?
That's a good one.
That would have gone viral.
Yeah.
Game 6 would have gone viral in 02.
Oh, the 72 U.S. Olympics basketball, like the controversy with Russia.
Oh, my God. I thought you were going somewhere else, but yeah.
What were you thinking?
I thought, and then I remembered it's you wouldn't do this, but obviously wasn't that right around the time there was a massive tragedy as well, which obviously would have gone viral, but not a sports moment.
Right.
Yeah, that's a great one, Jason. That is, you know what, honestly, that is sneaky good, because it's not the greatest sports moment of all time. It's not some crazy 1290 dunk. It's not Tony Hawk's first ever whatever 720 or whatever, that would have gone viral. But it wouldn't have been viral in the sense of like, oh my God, look at this amazing play. But oh my God, would it have dominated social media, and everyone would have argued with everybody.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. And then you know that and then like 1972, Chris Verlade would have been like, well, actually, Russia. He would have been like the one guy that's like, I don't know. I think they deserved it. Remember 1-900 numbers?
Yes.
People would actually pay like $2.79 a minute to hear stuff.
I know there was
what they hear.
Stuff.
I remember there was, or just recently, I saw something with the original Dream Team, but they had some footage on this documentary that they had of kind of the college group that was Hurley and Weber and so on, Penny Hardaway, that beat them. Like if there was footage of like at that time of that practice that got out that the Dream Team allegedly lost, that would have been viral.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that would have definitely. Oh my God, that would have started so many arguments on Twitter.
Yes.
See, that's a different kind. There's the viral of like, I can't believe what I'm seeing. And then there's the viral of the fallout of the thing you saw more than really the thing. Because all you'd be seeing in that is, basketball.
Mm-hmm.
But what it meant. Ronnie Lott's pinky getting chopped off would have been, but it's not like there was like a close up of it. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh, the Immaculate Reception.
Right.
That would have been viral.
Yeah, because that was even controversial whether it was a catch or not. Bill Buckner.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, the Theismann leg. I don't know if the Theismann leg would have been viral, because we've had some horrific leg injuries since, and it's always like, don't look at this. And I know people look at it, but
yeah, MC said the Battle of the Bay, the Earthquake World Series. Like if there were people in the stands that had camera footage, phone footage, that would have gone everywhere too.
No, for sure. There were some, yeah, that's a great point, because there were some amazing, I still remember the Sports Illustrated front cover had Giants pitcher Kelly Downs, and he was holding one of his children in his arms, kind of, cradling like a baby on the field, because they were going into the stands and getting their family to come down. And that was one of an absolutely amazing cover. Kerrigan Harding, I guess, yeah. Also, Trey Lance is going to start tomorrow in the Hall of Fame game, but obviously that's Justin Hebert's job.
That's not viral.
No, not viral.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson or Daniel Jones, that's weird. I remember Anthony Richardson going like in the first 2 rounds of pretty much every fantasy draft last year.
Yes.
Like, did we just figure out he sucks now?
Well, and that's the thing. It's like the amount of time given for a quarterback to start is shrunk. Like, we got to start the guy because we drafted him number one. Here's our first round. So here's our, and then the amount of time they're already ready to be done with said quarterback. It's crazy how quickly this can come and go.
And don't get me wrong, he kind of sucked last year, like 8 touchdowns, 12 picks, but also he turned 23 in May.
Right.
And the Colts aren't exactly murderer's row in the receiver and offense department either.
No, so then if you're a team like another one that has a QB battle is the Giants. Like, this is the team that to me has the classic QB battle in the sense that they drafted Jackson Dart. You added Jameis Winston as a guy who can play the position, and then it's likely going to be Russell Wilson. But, like, to me, Russell Wilson has done enough in his career that he can have a game or two where he struggles and he shouldn't lose his job. But in New York, if it's game 3 and Russell Wilson throws for 117 and 2 picks and they lose, how are they not playing Jackson Dart soon thereafter?
It's funny. We have all these conversations, to your point, Jason, about like, well, should the Kings play these guys and try to win, or should they, do the youth and blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's so magnified when you talk about quarterbacks in the NFL, because if I'm a Colts fan, I'm looking at that and I'm going, I have absolutely no interest at all in watching Daniel Jones. Anthony Richardson is a lotto ticket. Let's see what he has. And it's the same thing. Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, fine, but Jackson Dart is, let's find out if he's the future or not. Why are we screwing around here? That's just not how it works over there. I mean, very rarely, and in those cases, generally, when they throw the guy out there, you have some that don't work, but then you have your Troy Aikmans, you have your Peyton Mannings. I think they both went 1-15 their rookie years, and obviously they were able to turn it around at some point.
Yeah, it's just such an inexact way, and some teams have been patient, some haven't. Some throw the guys in and that works, some throw the guys in and it doesn't work. And is it because of that? Did they not have the right guys around him? I mean, Brock Purdy came in and was pretty successful, and now I think it's his job. There's no mystery there, but the expectations are now different based on where they were a year ago, his new contract. And yeah, that's why if you could be in the position where you have got the no doubt this is our quarterback, you're just in such a better spot than the rest of these teams that we're talking about.
Go to the chat line here. I feel bad for Raider fans sometimes, man. Travis, diehard Raider fan. Word around camp is Aiden McConnell's looking pretty good. I think Gino's locked into number 1, but Aiden's progression could cause debate. At what point, how long does, I say this with all respect, this is sports talk, how long does Raider fan need to dance around with Aiden O'Connell? Like, how did you need more than 20 minutes not to realize he's not an NFL quarterback, or at best he is a backup NFL quarterback?
Right.
He's not good. Why would you possibly? At least we've seen Geno Smith be good.
Mm-hmm.
Aiden McConnell is Gardner Minshew is Daniel Jones. You know, and it's an imperfect comparison, but it's not. What are you doing?
Yeah, and I think Geno Smith followed with or paired with Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly, the new offense, Ashton Genty. I actually am kind of intrigued by what the Raiders might be this year. I'm not expecting massive things, but I already feel better about them going into this year than I did the Raiders last year.
I couldn't agree with you more. I love everything the Raiders have done pretty much in the offseason. I really do. I love just about everything they've done. I love the new coach GM battery going on. I love the draft. I love the moves they've made. And again, Geno Smith is 34. He's not your not that quarterbacks can't play into their 40s, but he's not Drew Brees and he's not Tom Brady. I don't think Geno's going to be playing into his 40s. I think here's a guy last year that threw for 4,300 yards, and the year before had 20 touchdowns and 9 picks, 30 touchdowns and 11 picks the year before. He's a great story. And by the way, maybe for a guy like Aiden O'Connell, that's him down the road. Or we just got done talking about Baker Mayfield, and you've got what's his face, Sam, former Niner, UCLA quarterback, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Did I say UCLA? I'm sorry. Jesus. Gross. Yeah, I feel like Geno Smith there's a little bit of, not to cross sports here, but there's a little bit of Dennis Schroeder and Geno Smith in the sense that he's a quarterback that you can put out there that is definitely not your future, but you can trust him, and he's not gonna hurt you as much as he helps you. But he ain't winning you a Super Bowl either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why, these teams that have Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, have such a huge, Patrick Mahomes, have such a huge advantage. Yeah, they got to pay those guys. Those guys are a big part of their salaries, but you just got to find the other pieces. And quarterback's so important. And maybe that's why every team takes their risks on the first rounders, but just feels like teams go through those guys, first rounders, and then another first rounder, and then another first, until they finally get their one. But a lot of teams never get there.
From the text line, from the chat, excuse me. Dave, you're smoking drugs and don't watch the Raiders to see O'Connell is good. The showings are there. Okay. All right, dude. Go dance with Aiden O'Connell again, because he had that one pass and then he looked good in training camp. Have fun going with again, I got nothing against Aiden O'Connell. I wish he'd do well, because it'd be a great story, but you guys are tripping, man. Just stop it. Just stop it, please. Aiden O'Connell. Yeah. Good luck. Dance with that one, dude. The guy's name is Bert. I accidentally called him Burf, which actually makes sense. We're almost at Burf season.
Almost there.
We're almost at Burf season, baby. We'll start talking trash again. Yeah, we talked about Russ Wilson, Jameis Winston, Jackson Dart, whatever. Who cares? Although I do like the Giants. Giants putting together a pretty decent young core. Yeah. Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, Kenny Pickett, or Shedeur Sanders. I mean, just give it to Dylan Gabriel and see what happens. And then in New Orleans.
Oof. Yeah, the surprising retirement changed that whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I
will say, Spencer Rattler, Tyler Show. I don't even know how you say his name.
I don't even know either, and that's why I didn't want to talk about them, because I feel kind of embarrassed as a sports talk show host. Like, is it Show or Shuff?
I don't know. I just know Hayner and Rattler.
Tyler. Yeah. I don't take for granted the fact, as a 49er fan, that we know who our quarterback is going into the season. That is something that I don't take for granted, knowing who your quarterback is and knowing that position's probably okay.
Yeah. Well, and even there's the example you started this segment by saying about Trey Lance will start the Hall of Fame game tomorrow for the Chargers. Obviously, it's Justin Herbert's spot, but Lance is another example. The Niners move up to get him. Think they've got him in a with Shanahan, pretty much, I think, can make most guys pretty good QBs, has had that track record. Wasn't able to do that here, or injuries and different things. Cowboys trade for him, and now he's already out of it. It's just, people will give these guys a chance, but why didn't he work is always kind of the question, him and others.
I don't know, man. I understand. I do the same thing when you people overvalue their players. But my guy Bert's still going on the chat
about Aiden O'Connell.
Huh?
About O'Connell?
About O'Connell, and it's just like,
you might have another one here, Dave.
You do?
Garrett. You want to talk to Garrett on the phone?
I do.
Good morning, Garrett.
Hey, good morning, guys. How you doing?
Good.
I lifetime Raider fan here. Aiden O'Connell. I don't know what all the I don't know what to call. I don't want to call it hate, because I know you're not hating on him.
Not at all. Not at all.
No, and I know that. But he beat the Chiefs Christmas Day. Now, I know that was defense. I get that. But he was the quarterback, starting quarterback. He beat the Chiefs Christmas Day. Last year, he comes in after that awful Gardner Minshew experiment. And against the Chiefs, almost beats them. If it wasn't for that, I say it's a missed call because that was a false start. I don't know what Mahomes whispered to the ref to get him to say that it wasn't that. But almost drives down the field and beats the Chiefs again. Now, I know that's only 2 games, but O'Connell was out there, and he was showing that he was a leader every game he played. And I was excited to watch it. I'll take your comments off air, but that's all.
I hear what he's saying. I would just counter with this. He's not good. He's not terrible. He's a backup quarterback. He threw for 8 touchdowns and 4 picks last year. He's thrown for 20 touchdowns and 11 picks in his career. He had 1 game last year in 6, 7, 8 starts, 7 starts, 1 game where he threw for 300 or more. And it's not like he's a game manager either. I guess I would ask myself if I was a Raider fan trying to again, and I'm not hating Aiden O'Connell. I'm just trying to call balls and strikes here. Right. What is his strength? Not mobility. It's not accuracy. He threw for 12 touchdowns and 7 picks the year before. He's not terribly old, but he's 26. He's not 22. If you want to look, man, if you want to do-si-do with Aiden O'Connell, great, awesome. Enjoy 7 and 10 again. And if you want to go through the thing where every year and again, I know this is a Kings fan, I'm not judging. You want to do August and September as your big months where you get mouthy, and then come December, it's I went through the same thing last year with you guys. I went through the same thing the year. Remember the 8-8 bet? Like, what are we doing? He's not good. And if you want to dance with him, that's fine. Go ahead. He ain't good. He's not good. Stick with Geno Smith, and at least you have a shot at being a 500 team next year. I like what they're doing. I like the road that the GM and Carroll have them on. Don't get stupid. We'll take a break. When we come back, I say don't get stupid. Come on. What am I thinking? Baseball notes. Let's go around the league. Start with Jacob Wilson. Is Jacob Wilson going to the injured list, opening the door in the Rookie of the Year race for somebody he knows quite well, along with trade deadline action ending up tomorrow? What are we going to see here, and what have we seen through history? We'll do all that right after this.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
Hi, Zoe Saldana. Welcome to T-Mobile. Here's your new iPhone 16 Pro on us.
Thanks. And here's my old phone to trade in.
You don't need a trade-in. When you switch to T-Mobile, we'll give you a new iPhone 16 Pro. Plus, we'll help you pay off your old phone up to $800, and you still get to keep it.
There's always a trade-in.
Not right now at T-Mobile.
I feel like I have to give you something in return for karma.
That's okay.
I don't really have much in my purse. Oh, let's see. Hand sanitizer. It's lavender.
I'm good. Seriously.
Let me check this pocket. Oh, mints?
Really, I'm fine.
Oh, I have raisins. I'm a mom. Wait 1 sec. I've got cupcakes in the car.
It's our best iPhone offer ever. Switch to T-Mobile. Get a new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us. No trade-in needed. We'll even pay off your phone up to $800.
With 24 monthly bill credits, new line, $100 plus a month on experience beyond finance agreement, $999.99 and qualifying for it. For well-qualified plus tax and $10 connection charge. Pay off via virtual prepaid card below 15 days. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. See T-Mobile.com.
The Giant Summer Sale is here. Get giant savings on our giant selection only at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save during the Honda Summer Event and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. See all our specials at FolsomLakeHonda.com. As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda.
Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Avery-Anna. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hop Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
At Kids Care Dental and Orthodontics, we're all about summer smiles. During July, we're having our Summer Smiles special with $300 off braces or Invisalign with no money down if you start treatment in July. And you'll have a chance to win Legoland tickets. Go to kidscaredental.com for more information.
Hello, Sacramento. I'm Emran Pilati, owner of True Sports Cards and Collectible Store here in Rockland, California, and the host of the True Sports Cards Show that airs right here on Sacktown Sports 1140 every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m., where we discuss the latest trends, hottest products, and deliver exclusive interviews with other industry leaders. And don't forget to visit our shop, True Sports Cards, at 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland and see what we have for all your sports card and memorabilia needs.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
How far do you hit your 7-iron? The answers will tell you which tees to play, according to Josh Sens in Golf Magazine. Deep down, you know you shouldn't be playing from the tips, but it's common for golfers to play from too far back. Aside from higher scores, rounds become a grind and golf becomes much less fun. After several years of research, the USGA unveiled a new data-driven offering to find the proper tees called Best Tees. If you know how far you hit your 7-iron, Best Tees will tell you which tee boxes to play. A typical male golfer should be playing from 6,100 yards and a typical female golfer from 4,400 yards. Most players have a good idea of their 7-iron distance, with average male's distance of 138 yards and average female's of 100 yards. Throw out the occasional perfect shot, which travels more than those distances, and concentrate on your average. This will allow you to reach the vicinity of most greens in regulation and let you hit a variety of clubs on approach shots. Leave your ego at home and give it a chance. You'll have more fun. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Brought to you by Xfinity. Sports are unpredictable. The price of your internet shouldn't be. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One consistent internet price for 5 years with no annual contracts. Guaranteed.
Carmichael Dave. He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say. He's good at what he does.
On Sacktown Sports.
I got to be honest, man. That break made me smile reading the chat. You know what? It is August. There are many. Remember, I told you, Jason, there are many benchmarks to the end of summer and the beginning of sports season, football, basketball, all that. And I mentioned like Hard Knocks,
right?
Hall of Fame games. So I always forget. Arguing with uppity Raider fan in the chat is a time-honored tradition.
Unlike any
and
other.
Honestly, it put
unlike any other.
It puts a smile on my face. It really does. Because for like, and I've done nothing but say good things about the Raiders this summer, as of you. And I think any objective take would say they look like they're going, a lot of work to do, but they're going in the right direction. But then you get Raider fans just popping in like, we're loyal, and they're throwing their animal crackers at you or whatever. And you know, I started arguing, and then I remember I just got to kind of, okay, you got it. Ooh, boo boo, it's okay. Pat him on the head. You're good. You go ahead and you go ahead and argue the positives of AFC, and we'll see in November. And truly, I hope they do well. But
yeah,
you know, I do. I truly do. Anyways, let's see. Kings have a better shot in the playoffs than O'Connell being. I don't want to turn this into O'Connell hate fest because I don't. I actually really do like him. Baseball though, I guess we can switch there. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, hold on. They're baiting me here. I just want to see if this is worth it. Niners won one more game than the Raiders. Yeah, that's true. They did win one more game than the Raiders last year. That is true, and I'm sure that'll be the same this year. And there we go. I was waiting for the chat. It's inevitable. Death, taxes, and there we go. We have our first homophobic drop in the chat from a Raider fan. You know what to do there, Chris. I was just waiting. Inevitably. Couldn't hold it in. Couldn't hold it together. You did so well for a segment, and boom. Way to reinforce it, baby. Jacob Wilson's got a baseball camp at ARC tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't know
that. That's nice. Yeah, baseball's coming up on the trade deadline. Jason Ross, Jacob Wilson headed to the injured list. Yeah, that does open up a spot for Nick Curts. Not that, that's not good news. You don't want to see anybody get hurt, but I think if you're good newsing it, it hopefully isn't anything serious for Jacob. And the fact of the matter is, the A's very well could have in a strange world the top two guys in the AL Rookie of the Year. That's certainly in play.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think Wilson was the front runner certainly at the All-Star game. He was the heavy favorite according to odds in Vegas. He had played like it, voted in as a starter. He's come down. He's cooled off. Certainly his injury's not going to help now. And then Curts, you just said it last segment or a couple segments ago, Dave, his July. Best average, most home runs, most RBI. He is, and anytime you get a 4 home run game with 6 for 6, it gets a lot of national attention too. So by the end of the year, you start to add up all of Kurtz's numbers. Those are going to be hard to deny.
And at some point, also, you just have to acknowledge that the A's just have that way of finding talent. I mean, it's not all hits.
Mm-hmm.
There's some misses, but man, they just seem to be really good. It's that Billy Bean culture that still kind of permeates at finding and developing talent. You have to tip your cap to them.
Yeah. And, that's now can they change from the past, which was, hey, find them and then trade them. Let's hope they can really groom them, develop them, and keep them as part of their core for years to come.
From the 209, when are you guys going to cover the important news? Hershey and Mondelez are combining two of their top-selling products, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup and the Oreo Cookie. What?
They are?
I don't want to get sidetracked here because this is interesting. Oh man, breaking news. We have a combo, despite the fact that they're owned by different companies. They're introducing two new treats that combine flavors from both snacks. Team-ups between rival companies are rare, and this marks a notable... It's like they're like two countries. This marks a notable alliance featuring Mondelez failed takeover attempt of Hershey late last year. Both companies could use a boost. Blah, blah, blah. What is it? Okay. The first creation is a Reese's Oreo Cup, which replaces the typical chocolate on a Reese's cup for Oreos, milk chocolate, and white cream. It's then filled with peanut butter and Oreo cookie crumbs. The treat is a permanent addition to the Reese's lineup. On the Oreo side, the brand is re-releasing a version of the 2014 cookie that used Reese's peanut butter, which was hugely successful, but this one has Oreo cookie crumbs in the filling. I love how I'm reading this like it's legit breaking. Jason,
get one. Which one are you getting?
That's what I was just going to ask you. Okay, and it's a great question. You asked it first. Definitely, there's no doubt to me. Definitely, because there's already, to be clear, there's already peanut butter Oreo cookies, right? That with the peanut butter filling. But Reese's peanut butter is a different kind of. It's not just peanut butter. It's that sugary, yummy peanut butter. and I could easily pound a sleeve of Reese's Oreo cookies, like no doubt about it. The other one's fine. I can't eat more than 2 of those probably.
Gosh, they both look good.
They really do. Can we?
I mean, there's only one way to find out.
That's true.
I guess, you know what? Did it show here? I guess the only other thing is the Oreo Reese's cookies roll out in September. Then while supplies last, then return permanently in January 2026. Just release them and stop with this wall. You're both hurting. Just release it and let us buy it. A pre-sale begins August 18th. That actually pisses me off, dude. Like, I'm not entering a Reese's Oreo cookie pre-sale. I'm not entering a special code double stuff. I'm not doing it.
Don't worry, I am.
Okay. I could. What I'd like to see, I don't know. Does it exist? How come they don't just sell jars of Reese's peanut butter?
You know what? That's actually a really good question. You know,
I thought they did.
Of just Reese's?
I thought so. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, let's see if JR knows. Good morning, JR.
Oh my God, it's total pandemonium in the streets. They're combining oil. There's people running around, going into supermarkets, loitering. Oh my God, it's crazy out here.
Hey, real quick, hold on. Sorry, JR, stick with me for a second. All right,
okay.
I'm doing the same thing that Chris, I'm sure, is doing right now. So there is creamy Reese's peanut butter jars, and now that I see it, I have had it before. I don't know how to say this. It's like a less sweet. It's like they were trying to be real peanut butter with the Reese's tag on it instead of the actual Reese's peanut butter flavor in there. But there's also Reese's peanut butter. That reminds me, I actually did a Reese's peanut butter magic shell once that was sublime. So I think where we're going here is we're on the verge. Imagine this: peanut butter ice cream with peanut butter Oreos topped with Reese's magic shell.
Oh yeah, he's a big boy. What? I like the fact that you said you pound a sleeve. That's pretty awesome.
I would absolutely pound a sleeve of that.
This show is really teetering on some bad language, but God, that would be delicious. Damn, that's good. I feel fatter just listening to you talk. My blood is slowing down as this conversation goes on. Real quick with the A's, though. Do you guys love the name Big Amish for our boy there?
Yes.
Isn't that a great... Have you seen the shirts they have out for him?
Yeah.
He's churning butter, and it says the Big Amish. Talk about pounding a sleeve.
Which is better, Big Amish or Big Dumper?
Oh, I don't know. Who's Big Dumper?
Cal Raleigh, AL MVP candidate.
I thought it'd be like some female black rapper girl.
Okay.
Okay. At least they could have combined them, the Big Amish Dumper.
We'll take a break. Why is it that like every 3 months JR just goes completely off the rails, dude?
You got him going with the cookies and the candy.
I think my veins are Reese's peanut butter. We'll take a break. When we come back, what's hot, what's not? Trade deadline tomorrow. How about some of the biggest trade deadline moves over the years? Jason has done the research for you. We'll get to it next.
The only place you'll find Malik Monk is Sacktown Sports.
Oh my, what an athletic move that time by Malik Monk.
Hey Sacramento, it's Malik Monk and you're listening to the home of the Sacramento Kings, Sacktown Sports.
Your local sports leader.
We just want to have enough money for retirement.
And travel to visit our grandchildren.
I understand. That's why at Fisher Investments, we start by getting to know each other so I can learn about your family, lifestyle, goals, and needs, allowing us to tailor your portfolio.
What about commission-based products?
We don't sell those. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in your best interest.
So how do your management fees work?
We have a simple management fee based on the value of your portfolio, so we do better when you do better.
We appreciate that kind of transparency.
We also check in with you regularly to keep you up to date on the markets and your portfolio.
What other services do you offer?
As a client, you have access to resources on investing, financial planning, estate planning, Social Security, Medicare, and more.
Wow, it sounds like Fisher Investments has everything we need.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you get coverage options based on how much you want to pay for car insurance. And then you decide how to spend the rest of your money because you're in charge. And right now, you're going to pay for groceries. But you decide what groceries. Just keep in mind you're running out of dishwashing soap. But you decide if you're going to buy that soap. Just those dishes won't clean themselves, will they? Remember, with Progressive's Name Your Price tool, we'll help you find coverage at a fair price. And then you're in charge. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Man, look at that Return of the Old King, man. Oh, wow. Emotional.
King of the Hill is back.
They got a Bob's in the airport now. Oh, that's Boba.
World has changed, Dad.
Bobby wants to bring that new girl over for dinner.
The Vegas? What the hell am I supposed to feed her?
Can't we just put some grass in a bowl?
From Mike Judge and Greg Daniels.
Ready to make some memories, Dad?
Let's freaking go.
A Hulu original series, King of the Hill. Season premiere August 4th. Streaming on Hulu. What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot. And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
One of our chatters says today's show is completely off the rails, and I'm here for it. Chris, which show has been more off the rails, today's show or yesterday's show?
Today's.
Really?
Yeah.
Yesterday's show is way off the rails.
I think I had a conversation with Jason about 30 minutes in.
To this show?
Yeah.
What was that conversation?
I think we're going off the rails.
I mean, whatever. It's August. Almost. Who's hot?
Well, that would be Nick.
Curts.
Hey, finished my sentence. Nick Curts of the Athletics of Yolo County has hit 13 doubles and 11 home runs. Also got a triple. Hey. The 25 extra base hits are tied for the most by a Major League Baseball rookie in a single month in the modern era with Detroit's Rudy York, who had 25 in August 1937. So he has a couple of days to do even better.
Wow.
Keep it going, Nick.
Curts. Well, who's not?
Home teams against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Wow.
Last night, they held the Giants to only 2 hits in San Francisco. On May 31st, they held the Padres to 2 hits in San Diego. And on April 23rd, they held the Angels to 2 hits in Anaheim. No other baseball team in the modern era has allowed 2 or fewer hits in a game in 3 different road ballparks in the same state in the same year. So that's something to think about.
What is that? Go Pirates.
Go Buccos.
Scurvy.
Well, we read this earlier, but courtesy of Bob Nightingale, the very, very, very good reporter for on all things baseball. The Giants have lost 11 of their last 13. They're baseball worst 14-25 since June 13th, and they've lost 7 consecutive home games. So I guess maybe the Pirates are just going to sweep them then, right?
Ugh, let's hope not.
Here's something from the text line. I got news from the W. Valkyries literally stole the victory in Atlanta yesterday. Gotta love the fight in the inaugural season for it breaks off here for this super international phenomenal squad in the Bay. Another purple team right there in the middle trying to sneak into the playoffs. We should give them the beam and co-op with something else for Doug's team. It had me until that's the worst idea I've ever heard of in my life. And I've heard a lot of really terrible ideas. That is a horrific idea. It had me all the way through. It's a great story. Go Valkyries. But no, they don't get to. Huh?
Beam for Kuminga?
Would I trade the beam? Do you think that actually could that actually happen? Like, could they? I know it's not as nothing to do with the CBA or anything, but like legitimately, what if the Warriors were like, all right, we'll do Devin Carter and a lottery protected pick in 2027 for Kuminga, but you have to give us the equipment and sign over the rights to the beam.
Kings say no. That's John Reinhardt's baby.
I'm kind of with you, dude. I actually think the Kings would turn that down.
Yeah.
Because not only do you lose the beam, that means the Warriors light a beam every time they win.
Oh, that would be hard to watch.
Well, coming up tomorrow at 8:00, what players in the NBA would you trade the beam for? At least 4 of them.
Oh, wonder what 4 they would be.
No, I'm actually running it through my head right now. Okay, I need to move on. So who's hot? Who's not? Let's go streaking, please.
Do it.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
We're streaking.
All right.
I'm going to say this, Jason. Normally, I don't know. I will say this is a very anger edition of Let's Go Streaking for me.
It's very angry.
I'm very upset.
Okay.
And we'll let everybody know here in a second why.
All right. Dave's at 5. I'm at 0. Chris is at 6. Dave, yesterday he picked Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani got up 5 times in that game yesterday. He struck out 4 and went 0 for 5.
Ooh, you suck.
Sorry, it's over. It's over now.
It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, he struck out for the first time in his career, his first 4 at-bats. And remember last year when he went 9 for 9, but it was in the second game of the doubleheader, and I picked him in the first game. We're getting into Luis Arias territory is what we're doing.
Ooh, the guy you had a man crush on, you're ready to bench.
Am I going to take Shohei Ohtani the rest of the year in Let's Go Streaking? I'm not going to give it away, but let me tell you, I don't know if I bet on it.
You can't trust him.
No.
Fun fact, I haven't picked a Dodger all season.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. How come you haven't brought this up before? Did you just realize it, or have you been doing that on purpose?
I've been doing it on purpose.
And you waited till August to tell us?
I thought one of you would have caught on.
Did not. I thought
you thought one of us would what?
One of you had caught on. You guys don't have lists like I do of all your guys' picks?
I have them.
That is not what you said. You said, I thought one of you would have caught on, and I am all for that form of caught. CAUGHTEN.
Cotton.
To touch the feel. I had selected for the first time, I believe, a Washington National. And I took CJ Abrams on my streak of 0. He got up 4 times, and he got 3 hits.
Ooh.
3 for 4 for CJ Abrams. Chris was at 6, trying to get to 7. He took Bobby Witt Jr. And Bobby Witt Jr. got up 4 times. 2 hits, 2 RBI. Chris is cooking. So Dave's at 0. I'm at 1. Chris is at 7.
One of these kids is doing his own thing.
Oh, pick away today, Dave. You got a full slate of guys you can
Super jealous.
Full slate of guys I can choose from. Let me see. You know what? Whenever I get angry at streaking, I always go to my security blanket, my warm cuddle, I am the little to his big spoon. Give me Hunter Goodman of the Colorado Rockies.
That is your heater guy, isn't it?
He really is. He has been my port in the storm.
He's your Jackson Holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he always comes through for me.
We need a Hunter Goodman song.
Hunter Goodman. Yeah.
I took a national for the first time, and I think I'm taking a Marlin for the first time. I'm going to take Kyle Stowers, whatever it is.
Huff.
Yes.
The hoof.
Chris?
I am going to take Manny Machado.
Manny Machado. Boom, 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 boom.
All right. Getting into some.
You know what? I think I've got a song for Goodman.
You do?
He has to get a hit, though. I don't have anything if he doesn't get a hit.
Oh, can we preview it or no?
No.
Goodman, dunk, 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 dunk. Where have you gone? Do, 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 do. Goodman.
Okay, not bad.
Goodman been so beautiful.
Wow.
No? Is that stretching?
A little.
All right.
Oh, this will be a stretch.
Oh, your song will be?
Yeah, but it's good. Man.
We'll take a break. Very quick break. No getting up. When we come back, we've got some Happy Gilmore 2 news. I think we'll combine that with the new Naked Gun movie. And,
hey, I finally saw it, too. I have my review of Happy Gilmore 2.
Perfect. We got both of those right after this.
20, 15, 10-5, diving. Is he in? He is.
The NFL is on Westwood 1.
Down the middle, it's caught over the shoulder in the end zone. Touchdown, Smith, and that may make it insurmountable. Wow.
The NFL Hall of Fame game live from Canton, Ohio. Chargers and Lions. Tomorrow night starting at 5, right here on Sacktown Sports.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The Giant Summer Sale is here. Get giant savings on our Giant selection only at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save during the Honda Summer Event and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. See all our specials at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda.
Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Summer's flying by, and that back-to-school checklist, it's growing fast. New backpack? Check. School supplies? Check. Dentist appointment? Let's fix that. Kids Care Dental and Orthodontics is making it easy to cross dental checkups off your summer list fast with priority scheduling for new patients and kid-friendly care that makes them smile. It's one less thing to worry about before fall. Call now or book online at kidscaredental.com. That's kidscaredental.com, because healthy smiles should be the easiest thing to check off your summer list.
Come check out Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with the most variety of table games in the region in a safe and friendly environment. Plenty of well-lit parking available, conveniently located in downtown Sacramento. And remember, Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com, and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sacktown Sports, 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he
connected.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
Yep. Yep. Hey, it's final hour time.
Dave, it's a shame that you weren't here.
Uh-oh.
Probably one of the angriest I've ever seen Jason.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was mad at myself.
Oh, I'm excited.
But I got a GD out of Jason.
What?
So, like, you know, when you
gosh darn too.
When you get a song stuck in your head and you can't think of it, and Jason's always so good at.
I got the song.
Yeah, you got the song like really quickly, but I, you know, the.
Oh God, yes, I do.
Wait, do you know the song?
I love your smile.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you know who it's by?
Yes, Billy Joel. No, I don't. I don't. I have no idea.
So Jason is, huh?
No.
So Jason's saying, "Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I know who it is. I know who it is. Can't think of it. Give me an initial. S. Give me another initial. Nope, just S. Just one name."
I'm like, one name?
And then he looks over at the computer when I pulled it up.
And I said, gosh darn it.
Shanice.
Wait, not knowing Shanice is a GD?
It made me mad.
Really?
He was very mad.
I mean, I could understand if it was like Whitney Houston or Lady Gaga or Madonna or Dan Fogelberg, I'd understand that. But
Aaron knew it.
Well, Aaron's a robot.
No, I met Aaron. See, I'm disappointed in myself, Dave. I let myself down.
Aaron's an AA robot.
Well, now I'm okay. You know what? I take it back. I'm looking now at her body of work. So 1993, obviously Grammy nominated for I Love Your Smile. Other Grammy nominated songs.
Keep going.
Also, she literally had one song, dude. I mean, no offense. I'm not trying to disrespect Shanice or Aiden O'Connell. It was a great song.
But that's sort of Jason's wheelhouse. Those random early mid 90s.
More so 80s, but I should have got that. I'm really mad. I'm going to go back to camp and practice.
I love how Shanice is his wheelhouse. There's a 50% chance if I had read her name, I would have pronounced it Shanice. And you're mad. And you're mad that you don't.
Shanice.
That's how it's spelled. I wouldn't know.
It's pronounced Shanice. Get it right.
Oh, hold on. What is, because Aaron said she had a good song on the 90210 soundtrack. And I'm going, okay, that's what I was thinking of. What was the song that girl sang at the Peach Pit in 90210? Her name was like Donna something, and she was also a one-hit wonder.
Donna Lewis?
Yes. Not do. That's not how it goes. That's
Donna Lewis
else.
sang I love you always forever. That
one. Oh, GD. That's right. I love you always forever.
Was that in 90210 at the Peach Pit?
Yeah, she sang it at the Peach Pit. Not only did she sing it at the Peach Pit, but weirdly enough, here's what I remember from that performance. If you know that song at all, you know how like there's something called how a song will end in a fade or a hard out, right? And a fade is when the song just gets quieter and quieter and quieter, and then the new song starts. Well, you could tell she wasn't lip syncing at the Peach Pit because she actually sang the faded out part. So I'm telling you, if you go back and you look at the performance, I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. She just sings quieter and quieter and quieter because it's obviously she's lip syncing to the track. And then like Jason Priestley starts clapping or something.
The slow clap?
The slow clap. I did not have Shanice on the docket today.
See, you can understand my frustration.
I don't know who had a bigger impact on my life, Shanice or Oaktown's 357, but I'd have to think about it for a minute. Because Yeah was a great song. That was Video Jukebox, Channel 23 on Comcast cable time right there. That was the era of Ice Ice Baby, Yeah, Informer by Snow, which I recently found out was kind of remade by not Bad Bunny, but it was remade by some Spanish megastar, and I can't remember. It's called Con Calma. I'm dead serious, and I just found this out like 6 months ago. He's huge. Oh, I think it was Daddy Yankee.
Oh, okay.
Cars with the Boom.
Yes.
Negro and Bunny, and they like the boom.
Yes.
La Raza by Kid Frost. This is so random.
Classic.
Legit though. Maybe the only video I ever got in trouble for watching was Me So Horny by Two Live Crew. Because after midnight, they'd just show the whole thing.
Okay.
They love you a long time. Anyways.
I'm guessing you don't remember, because this is more when I was in high school. There was a show on BET called Uncut, where it was all the risque music videos that they couldn't show at regular time. And it would come in at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's one of those things that no one ever really talked about until years later. You're like, oh, wait, you watch that too?
I do not.
What? Well, there used to be, was it Friday Night Videos?
Yeah.
On NBC?
Yes. Like at 12:30 or something.
Yeah.
After Hunter and Miami Vice and wherever else was on.
WWE and
the news.
So yeah, bottom line is you saw Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, I saw Happy Gilmore and Happy Gilmore 2. I saw the first one first yesterday. My wife had not seen it, wanted to see it. I go, all right, we'll watch that first if we have to. I go, you don't really have to, I don't think, but I guess I'm glad I rewatched it.
Yeah, you don't have to because they keep showing clips from the first one.
They did.
Okay, good. So you had seen Happy Gilmore before.
Oh, yeah. No, I'd seen Happy Gilmore. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So Jason Ross, your thoughts on Happy Gilmore II?
Well, certainly not the 10 out of 10 that you gave it.
Wow. Already we disagree.
I'm pretty easy critic. I was entertained enough. There were some parts I laughed, but I didn't think it was like that funny, but just, it was more of the nostalgia. The other part I was telling Chris earlier, it's like, I appreciate a cameo, but it felt like Adam Sandler was like, look at all the people I know. But can I give you, or are cameos, if I say two people, are they spoilers to everyone else?
What is the rule we came up with because it's on Netflix?
It's Netflix, and what do we have on the list? It was like 47 million people already watched it.
Got a good point there.
Yeah, you had
thing ever, most downloaded ever for Netflix in the first weekend.
I think we can give a warning for people to say like, hey, turn it down for right now if you don't want
I think you're right. All right, spoiler alert.
Okay, so I want to see if you guys agree with this at least. So I kind of gave a general. I mean, the movie was fine. I was entertained. I mean, I don't know if I'll see it again. I don't need to see it again. It was fine. But to me, the two stars of the movie were go as follows, Dave. And number one for me by far was Vern Lundquist. And a close second was Scotty Scheffler.
Scotty Scheffler, I really liked.
I thought good for him. I thought he was fun. He played that well.
I didn't like the golfers that were with him, but Scotty Scheffler stole the show.
I mean, John Daly was fine. And then all the others, but yeah. At the end, the whole golf, it was just way out there.
Yeah.
Way out there. Like the actual what they were doing, and I'm like, okay.
But here's what and by the way, everyone can think whatever they want. It's all good. But I've heard a lot about that. Like the ending was just a lot of what you said, I think is a very popular opinion. So I'm probably the one on the island here, but I'm always like, A man ran him over in a Volkswagen and then it exploded and forced him to putt like a 12 ricochet shot off of a fallen beam into a cup in which he won the tournament and the gold jacket. Like, isn't that kind of like they were both crazy?
Yeah, but that would be like if that was for 35 minutes and not just that one scene. I think the first part of the movie I really liked, like him, like getting back into the game. I loved his family part of it. I loved him going to that first tournament. But then after that, it's just like, what is happening?
Well,
yeah, I mean, yeah, watching the first one, I know what you mean. Like that was a little unbelievable. There were some unbelievable parts in the first one for sure, but like,
yeah, there's a guy getting attacked by an alligator in the first one.
Yeah, and he keeps jumping in and he's fighting the alligator, and like there's just some, the whole thing. Boban, I don't know. The cameos are fine.
You guys didn't like Boban being the son of the guy?
Yeah, that's fine.
He was better in John Wick 3.
But I give it, I don't know, again, entertaining, 5 to 6, whereas when we were talking about Naked Gun earlier, that is rewatchable. That was funny. Like there were moments in Happy Gilmore too. I'm like, okay, clever, a little bit funny, but not, it's more than nostalgia piece for me.
What would you give Happy Gilmore 1?
A little higher.
That's an 8 for me.
Yeah.
But that I also saw that when I was like 11.
See, I think a lot of it is that too. I think Happy Gilmore and Happy Gilmore 2 are very similar in the sense that as far as how good of movies they are, which is, it's like what Chris, you said it about Naked Gun when you were reviewing that earlier. Like, it's a stupid movie. It knows it's a stupid movie with stupid jokes, which means I'm really looking forward to it because
I think Happy Gilmore 2 was trying to have way more of a plot than Naked Gun.
Naked Gun knows what it is, and I think they really did that well.
Naked Gun is like you go to a pizza place and you just get like pepperoni, but it's absolutely incredible. And Happy Gilmore 2 is you go to a pizza place and they put like everything on it, and you kind of like, this is kind of too much.
Kevin on the chat says Happy Gilmore 2 was cringy. What was cringy? Cringy?
I wouldn't say that.
Is everything cringy? I think we're overusing cringy. But you like Naked Gun. You like Naked Gun more than Happy Gilmore 2.
Far better.
I don't know how long Naked Gun, the new one is, but can I just say that I'm just so happy to have.
I would say it's probably
maybe 90.
Maybe 90.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I would say probably just under 90.
So I got 3.5, 4 hours of stupid movies that I can watch with the kids and laugh. And I'm not going to leave it feeling depressed.
No.
I'm not going to leave it wondering what happens next. I'm not going to leave it not knowing what happens next and being pissed about that. I just think there's something to be said about movies that can keep your attention for an hour and a half, 2 hours, that don't take themselves seriously, that make you laugh, whatever. And not every movie doesn't have to be like, the family struggled against the thing and the tragedy that happened years ago, and how would they survive the other thing? Like, sometimes I just want to go to a movie to, it's like when people get mad at me for being down on the Kings. I understand them when they say, we just want an escape from our crappy life and our crappy job to listen to, maybe there's some hope. Like, sometimes I just want to watch a movie and I don't need to be moved or have this acting performance of a lifetime. Like, I just want to watch the movie and go, he's got a thing on his face.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think either one, to me, it wasn't a waste of time for either one. There were laughs, but I mean, definitely, to me, Naked Gun, like I said, that we laughed a lot in that remake movie.
Doesn't sound like Chris will be going back to see Happy Gilmore 2 in the theaters like he has Naked Gun.
I'll look at like clips on YouTube of Happy Gilmore 2. I thought Bad Bunny was really good in it.
Yeah. Didn't you like Vern Lundquist, Dave?
I loved seeing Vern Lundquist.
10 out of 10. He loved everybody in it.
I did. And the fact that he had retired and then he's back. I loved seeing.
I also suggest one more thing, Dave, that you might put on a whole other level. Is it the storyline with his daughter and what you're going through now?
I'm not going to lie. I'm watching it alone in a hotel room across the country. And not only is it his daughter, it's his real daughter in real life. That's Adam Sandler's daughter. His whole family was in it. His wife was in it. Both his daughters were in it. I'm watching her go away to ballet school. Yeah, it's a fair point, Chris, that it probably just, and like I said, I got a little, not choked up, but a little lumpy in the end. What was it? Yeah, it's a fair point. Dan Patrick in it, like all the golfers, Eminem. Just like it was like the fact that they had Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino in it for some reason absolutely blew me away. Because like I said, I thought that I was the only person that watched them. Marcus Mann, who has served our country with wonderful, wonderful bravery and all the stuff that you strive to be, says, Dave, can we get a shout out to the kids at the AMA Dirt Bike Nationals? Girl came in second from Pleasanton. Ash came in 10th, and Stower is 30th from Lincoln. No. No shout outs. We will not mention that. Does Happy Gilmore go out? Where does it rank in all-time sports movies?
Well, now we get into, do you want your sports movies to be comedies? Do you want your sports movies to be like that real touching, dramatic, Rudy type, Rocky, Rudy?
Can I give you my honest answer? Mm-hmm. The answer is yes.
Yeah. So Happy Gilmore.
Now, what's your dishonest answer?
No, I don't want to put a, you know what I'm saying? Like I want a sports movie that and there's different types. There's the historical sports movie. This thing really happened, like the one with the hockey and Kurt Russell. And then there's like, well, this didn't happen, but it's kind of like a bunch of stuff that happened, like Bull Durham. And then there's it's kind of mystical, and the Romance of Baseball, which is Field of Dreams. That type of thing, or Rocky or whatever. I just want it to be good. And good can be funny.
Yeah.
And good can be emotional, and good can be I don't think a sports movie has to be necessarily uplifting, although I think probably the best ones are some of the best ones, but are they their own category? Like when you say Happy Gilmore, like it's a movie that has sports in it, but is it a sports movie? I know.
So.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the whole thing is him winning a tournament.
So it's because there was a competition in there?
And the golf aspect, yeah.
So Billy Madison's not a sports movie.
What sport isn't it?
He won a competition at the end.
Okay. Saw it. Old man. My favorite sports comedy is Semi-Pro. That's one I can watch all the time.
Yeah, I feel like they have to be different categories, because honestly, how do you compare, let's just say, Happy Gilmore to
Hoosiers?
Yeah, I mean, they're just completely different types of movies.
Happy Gilmore's way better than Hoosiers.
Teen Wolf to Hoosiers.
Ooh, that's a good one. Teen Wolf. Yeah, that's a sports movie.
Did you just say Happy Gilmore is way better than Hoosiers?
He doesn't like Hoosiers.
Why don't you like Hoosiers?
It's dumb.
It's dumb.
Oh, okay.
It's dumb. You're going with dumb.
Yeah.
Hoosiers is dumb.
Hey, it's all about team. It's all about team. It's all about team. We got to win as a team. But let's just give the ball to the best player all the time, always.
So Teen Wolf.
No, he learned to pass at the end. He learned that he didn't need to be the wolf anymore. Teen Wolf 2 is a boxer.
He's a boxer in Teen Wolf 2? He's a two-sport star?
Yeah, he's a boxer in college.
Oh. Is it supposed to? I didn't see Teen Wolf 2. Is it supposed to be the same guy?
I think, I can't remember. I know it's Patrick Bateman.
Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
I didn't like old school, or I didn't like semi-pro.
You didn't?
I know. It's like one of the few Will Ferrell misses for me.
Henry Turner said it's the most realistic basketball movie.
What?
Because he's talking about
CBA.
Yeah, he played
overseas.
CBA, and he goes, them taking the bus and like all the stupid stuff around it. He said that's the most realistic basketball movie.
Wow. I didn't really ever think of Semi-Pro as a realistic basketball movie.
Well, I would say Happy Gilmore is not the best golf movie. How about that?
I think Tin Cup's the best golf movie.
I agree with that. That's my favorite.
Not The Legend of Bagger Vance?
No.
I like The Legend of Bagger Vance. It's
Of course you did.
It's a whatchamacallit. It's a like when you listen to Wilson Phillips. It's a
hold on.
guilty pleasure. I understand that Legend of Bagger Vance is goofy. I do. But like also Charlize Theron.
You think it's better than The Greatest Game Ever Played?
I do, and I have seen it. I enjoy it. I actually like the storyline. Okay. The only thing, I don't want to get too serious here. The only thing, honestly, that really got me, I don't want to get into that. Spike Lee had some thoughts on it once, and it made me think, okay, I'll just be honest when it came to The Legend of Bagger Vance, because I did not know that was a thing. But I like Matt Damon. I like Will Smith. And to be honest with you, you talk about the romance of baseball when it comes to the Field of Dreams. And I feel like Legend of Bagger Vance, it was a lot about the romance. And I think the Legend of Bagger Vance is the Field of Dreams of golf. There's a little spiritualness there. It's about the romance of the game and the love of the game. You're also dealing with somebody who's very broken, or has, both Kevin Costner's character and Matt Damon's character are broken in, him and his relationship with his dad, losing the farm and the whole thing. And obviously Matt Damon in the war. And then the end, when it turns out it's Jack Lemmon, who actually had a real life relationship with golf. That was amazing. I don't know. I think it's an underrated sports movie. That's what do you want?
Just so I know my reference on YouTube, because I know you guys think about this other sports movie. Chris, I'll ask you this. Hoosiers or Draft Day?
Ooh, that's a good one. Hoosiers.
Ooh, Dave?
Come on.
Draft Day or Semi-Pro?
Draft Day.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Draft Day, when I watched it, at least it kept my attention.
I can't believe you didn't like Semi-Pro.
I maybe I just had two. Like Will Ferrell doesn't miss.
And he did.
And then I think maybe I just went into it and was like, yeah, maybe I need to watch it again. I mean, he deserves that out of me.
We'll do a double header of Semi-Pro and Maverick at your house.
Hold on, Tom Cruise Maverick or James Garner Maverick?
Tom Cruise.
I
too.
Oh, are you talking about the one with Mel Gibson? Which is
yeah.
I enjoy that movie.
I did too. Dude, Will Ferrell was on a heater. Talladega Nights. Honestly, I actually, Chris, I don't know if I've ever asked you about this movie, because for me, the most underrated Will Ferrell movie ever is Stranger Than Fiction. Did you watch that?
Haven't seen it.
I saw it.
Chris hasn't seen Stranger Than Fiction? That's really surprising to me. It's almost a serious role, wouldn't you say, Jason?
Yeah. It's not that funny.
There's funny parts, but
it's not like his other movies.
Chris, do you have any idea what it's about?
Is it with Tia Leone, and like she's a writer and she's writing his life, basically? Is that what it is?
You have it. It's not Tia Leone though, is it?
I thought it was
what's her? It's older.
Emma Thompson.
Oh, maybe that's it.
It's yeah, it is. It's Emma Thompson. That's 100% right. It's Emma Thompson. She's an author, and then like he starts hearing her voice narrating his life in his head as he's acting it out in real life, and hijinks ensue.
Oh, Kicking and Screaming, great sports movie.
Between 2005 and 2010, Will Ferrell made Wedding Crashers, Talladega Nights, Blades of Glory, Semi-Pro, Step Brothers, and the other guys.
Oh, what a run.
He also made, in that same time, by the way, Bewitched, Winter Passing, Curious George, Stranger Than Fiction, Land of the Lost, The Goods, Live Hard, Sell Hard, Everything Must Go, and Megamind.
The Goods is just a cameo, though.
Oh, okay. I'm just reading his IMDb. That 6, 7, 8, that's a 5-year run. That's Beatlesque. So, anyways, I guess we got a break.
Oh,
I know.
Naked Gun, go see it.
Yeah, go see it. So Naked Gun, go see it. Good. Would Happy Gilmore 2 have been any different in a movie theater?
No.
No, but I mean, it was fine. I would have enjoyed it just as fine.
Okay. We'll take a break. When we come back, what's on deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. And then we'll cross-talk it with Alan Stiles to wrap up the program coming up right after this.
He digs, he turns, he dives. It is a touchdown. It is a touchdown.
The NFL is on Westwood One.
Uncorks a deep ball downfield into the end zone. A crowd is there, and it is caught. Touchdown. Miraculous!
The NFL Hall of Fame game live from Canton, Ohio. Chargers and Lions. Tomorrow night starting at 5, right here on Sacktown Sports.
Hey, it's Mike Rohn. If I have a choice, I like to do business with companies that actually stand for something. That's why I switched from Verizon to Pure Talk. No offense to Verizon, I'm sure they stand for something. I just don't know what it is. Pure Talk, on the other hand, is a veteran-owned company that supports our military in a big way, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I also appreciate unlimited talk and text and plenty of data for half the cost of the big guys. And I do like being on America's most dependable 5G network for just $20 a month. But what I really appreciate is no contract, no cancellation fees, and Pure Talk's commitment to handle all their customer service in this country. I saw it for myself. I went to Georgia. I got a tour of their headquarters. I met their CEO, and I talked to the same customer service folks that you'll talk to when you dial pound 250 and say keyword micro. Switch today and save 50% off your first month when you dial pound 250 and say keyword micro. Pure Talk, a wireless company that actually stands for something.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-9861. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-9861. That's 800-575-9861. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
When you bundle renters and auto with Progressive, you can save while protecting your most valuable possessions, like your really expensive limited edition sneakers and your new suit for your cousin's wedding. Except you never actually bought the suit because you can't stop buying sneakers. So you show up to the wedding looking like you're going grocery shopping. But hey, at least your sneakers will look good in the pictures until you're cropped out of every last one of them. So go ahead and get Progressive so you can save while protecting the things that matter to you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. That's ziprecruiter.com/free.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025, Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be fun.
It's time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
All right. Always happy to have Trex Decking and Railing head up our What's on Deck. Make sure to give them a call if you're looking for any of your deck needs. Hey, I just noticed, guys, by the way, this is for YouTube, sorry, that my phone is dying and I had to get my charger out.
Okay.
This charger I think is too big.
All the chargers you bring.
Of all the chargers I bring, this thing is a house. I'm actually surprised they let me on a plane with this thing.
Wow.
I think I could actually charge. I wonder if this would work as a generator if the power ever went out.
Probably.
Anyway, what's on tap? Or what's on deck? Mariners nays. A's looking to build on a little momentum, getting that win yesterday. And the Giants trying to do the exact opposite, trying to get any sort of momentum. My goodness gracious, Jason, it has just been woof. And as Chris Verlaud pointed out earlier with some of his what's hot, what's not stats, that the Pirates, maybe this shouldn't have been that big of a surprise. My goodness, though, missing Paul Skeens, as you said yesterday, they're probably going to miss Paul Skeens next week. You got to pick up some wins at home, dude.
That's right. Get it going, Giants. Come on. Now's the time. Right before the deadline. Win and then add 3 players and win out.
Trade deadline coming up tomorrow. And some of the biggest moves you would put down in recent memory. Randy Johnson to the Stros in 1998. God, that was big. Year before that, McGuire went to the Cardinals. He did okay there.
Yeah, it worked out for him in that city.
A little bit. 2008, a couple of huge moves. CC Sabathia, the Hall of Famer, goes to the Brewers. Manny Ramirez went to the Dodgers. And then Max Scherzer and Trey Turner. Now, why are all these going to the Dodgers? They both went to the Dodgers.
That one wasn't the story. It was either Trey Turner or Scherzer or both of them. But I felt like one of them was going to the Padres, and then there was like a late turn, and then they both went to the Dodgers. It was like, wait, what? That seemed like such a big deal at the time.
Everybody goes to the Dodgers.
Here's a guy.
From the 916 Dave, that last segment gave us flashbacks, or gave me flashbacks back during COVID. You guys used to review sports movies. That is right.
Yeah, fact.
You know, that somebody else brought up a great point during the Happy Gilmore segment. How did neither of you mention? I thought it was really awesome how they, again, it was just little strokes of fun that I almost said genius that made me snicker a little bit. How about Will Zalatoris reenacting his role as Happy Gilmore's caddy? How does he not get any love for that?
Yeah, that was good.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Zalatoris. He even tried choking his own caddy.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't work. I want to go back and watch it now.
Did you like the homage to Chubbs?
Love the homage to Chubbs, and then Chubbs' kids in it. Love the whole family aspect. I really love the fact they had 4 yoked out boys and then his little girl.
when they showed them all at their jobs. That was great.
Yeah. Much like him in the first one. Yep.
You just Adam Sandler is what he is, right? I mean, what are you gonna do?
There's no grown-ups.
I mean, grown-ups was grown-ups, modern day classic.
Grown-ups 2. Gem.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yes. The college.
Would there be a grown-ups 3 where they're grandpas?
No, it's grown up.
Was that really? Oh, that's what you call it?
Yes.
Or was that a real? Well, first thing I was like, is that a real movie?
Needs to be.
Grew up.
Grew up. Well, you know what, guys? That's it. I'm completely out of things to talk about.
That's it? You're tapped out?
I'm done. I got nothing else. I got nothing else to talk about. We're at that point in the summer now. I got nothing else. I mean, we just spent about 45 minutes on Happy Gilmore versus Naked Gun and the fact that Chris hates Hoosiers. We're widely acclaimed as one of the great sports movies ever. I don't know.
Well, what's your best sports movie? Favorite sports movie?
Remember, we talked about how sports movies have different, different themes, or you have your comedy or this. I'm going to echo what you said. I love Tin Cup.
Yeah, that's one of my faves.
I've never seen I have not watched a sports movie.
Ugly dog.
What, Tin Cup?
When he's like, he hates children and the elderly and dogs.
That's right. That Don Johnson was the heartbeat of that movie, just being such an ass. The sports movie I've watched the most by far is Major League. It's not close. But sadly enough, the sports movie I've probably watched second is Wildcats, but that's just because I had a videotape with Wildcats on it.
Football.
Yeah. Woody Harrelson, Michael T. Williamson, Wesley Snipes. That one guy that's in every movie that played the opposing coach. I should know his name. But best
is not another teen movie a sports movie?
No.
I mean, Marty gets chopped in half on the football field. Oh, sorry, spoiler.
I love that movie so much, dude.
That's one of my favorite movies ever.
It is maybe the stupidest movie ever.
Hey, watch it.
And it's got one of the biggest movie stars in it.
Oh, Captain America?
Yeah.
That's the thing. No, Jason, it is so stupid, but I love it. I adore that movie. But come on, man. JD's got a gun.
No, really, Janie's got a
gun. Hello,
got a gun.
It's just tackle. See, this is tough because it's most watchable versus best. Rocky, if you ask me my most watchable, it would be in no particular order. It would be Major League, Rocky 4, Tin Cup, that type of thing. But I know they're not the best. Rocky 1 was I understand that Rocky 1 was a really good movie. It was also kind of boring.
Okay, I just found a screen here of just some sports movies. I'm gonna give you guys like a head-to-head, that King of the Mountain kind of thing. All right, okay. Dave, I'm gonna give you Rudy versus Dodgeball.
I feel like I contractually have to say Rudy. It was fun. It's good.
Okay, Chris, The Sandlot versus Remember the Titans.
Sandlot.
Dave, Cool Runnings versus The Natural.
Easy.
I mean, I really like Cool Runnings, but The Natural.
What?
Natural's a great movie.
John Candy's not in it.
Yeah, but Wilford Brimley is.
Chris, Varsity Blues or League of Their Own?
Ooh, A League of Their Own.
Yeah,
I quote that quite a few times to you, Jason.
I know you do. Dave, Bull Durham or Friday Night Lights?
Yeah, Bull Durham.
Chris, Major League or Field of Dreams?
Oh, Major League.
Oh my God.
Dave, Happy Gilmore or White Man Can't Jump?
Okay, I'm going to say Happy Gilmore because it's more of a sports movie. White Man Can't Jump is a rom-com wrapped in a sports movie. It's a little like Bull Durham, which isn't disqualifying. I love both those movies. But I'll watch Happy Gilmore. I'll take that off the shelf probably before I do White Man Can't Jump, which was a great movie.
Let me see, Chris. Coach Carter or The Rookie?
Coach Carter.
Dave, Bad News Bears or Slapshot?
That's a tough one, dude.
Hey, want the rest of my burrito?
I acknowledge that Bad News Bears would probably win, but my dad loved Slapshot, and I used to watch that with him, so I'll say Slapshot.
Okay. Chris. Okay, I'm going to give you these two. Kicking and Screaming or Little Giants?
Kicking and Screaming. Little Giants is great, though.
Does this count, Dave? I'm going to test you. Any Given Sunday or Karate Kid?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Okay, let me say something about Any Given Sunday. Okay. Any Given Sunday to me, and it's not just because Pacino's in it, it's kind of like The Godfather 2 of sports movies, and I'll explain. They're both really good movies, okay? But they're also freaking bricks, dude. Like, you have to commit an afternoon to watch them, and they're heavy, and it's just, I don't sit around on like if Any Given Sunday was on TNT on a Sunday afternoon after, golf was over or something like Shawshank, I wouldn't flip that on. But what was the other one you said? It was Any Given Sunday and what?
I already forgot.
Wait, I don't remember either.
I already scrolled. Oh, Karate Kid.
Oh, yeah.
Karate Kid. Karate Kid's incredibly rewatchable. While I acknowledge Any Given Sunday is probably a better movie, I will take Karate Kid.
Name drop if you ever get a chance to hear stories from Any Given Sunday from Bill Bellamy.
Yes.
Do it.
All right, Chris, last one for you. Let's go with I want to pick a different type of Seabiscuit or Ladybugs.
And I've never seen Seabiscuit.
Okay, how about $1 Million Baby
or Ladybugs? $1 Million Baby.
Okay.
I feel like you get put on a list if you see Ladybugs now.
Really? Why?
You remember Ladybugs? It has not aged well at all.
Oh, it has. I don't remember things that haven't aged well, though. I guess I saw it once, and that's because you told me to.
And you are the only one that did that, and I appreciate you every day for that, Dave.
I did. I watched the whole thing.
Every day.
The annexation of Puerto Rico.
That's Little Giants.
Well, whatever. Why do I feel like I watched that one, too, for you?
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry.
Somebody asked if we were forgetting The Longest Yard. Already forgot. It was fine. The Longest Yard was good. It was okay. We didn't pick The Sandlot.
No, we did that one. Chris picked that.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Over, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, Remember the Titans.
Yes. I'd forgotten.
But then there's The Program or Basketball. I love those movies. Should be a basketball too. They're bringing everything back.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like Trey Parker and Matt Stone still have their fastball.
There's really no need to even do anything anymore with the amount of money they're making.
I'm gonna have Billy. We'll take a break. When we come back, let's ask Alan Styles all these questions and more. We'll do a little crosstalk. We'll do a little celebrity birthday. All that coming up right after this. Word from our good friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Hello. Carmichael Dave here for, American Energy Heating and Air. I just spoiled it for you. Your second opinion partner. What does that mean? What does that mean? It means don't commit yourself to another business that does HVAC without checking, with a company that's been around since 1981, with a company that has an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. Don't do it. Why would you? Ooh, Bloodsport. Good question. Yeah, I watched a lot of Jean-Claude Van Damme and Bloodsport. I'd put that up there. That's a sports movie. You know what else is a sport? Saving money. That's why right now American Energy Heating and Air, they just want to very simply, very easily give you the second opinion. Find out what the other HVAC company is doing if you're already working with them. Let American Energy come out for free and let them bid on whatever the project is. And guess what? If they win the bid, you win the bid because you just saved money. And I can all but guarantee you just save money. I've used them. My mother-in-law has used them. My mom and dad have used them. I share with my friends. I share with my family. You guys are my friends. You guys are my family. Of course, I'm going to share with you. 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990. AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Celebrity birthdays, crosstalk with Alan Stiles. All coming up right after this.
Stay up to date on Sacramento sports. Join the Sacktown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SacktownSports.com.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I got to tell you, I am so excited to get this decking project started with Trex Decking and Railings. From the first time I stepped foot in the showroom last week, I was so impressed. So many color options, heat-resistant composite deck. What does that mean? That means I don't have to do any maintenance on it whatsoever. They even have a deck designer, so you can go online and see what your dream deck will look like on your house. Just visit Trex, that's Trex.com to get it started. Tell them Carmichael Dave sent you.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave here for Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room, inviting you to come join them every Wednesday for their midweek madness drawing, giving away $2,000 in total cash starting at 6 p.m. It's a safe and friendly environment, plenty of well-lit parking available, and it's conveniently located right there in downtown Sacramento. And remember, best food, best service, best games, 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Well, by his standards, Lawrence Butler isn't having the kind of season he expected, but still, Lawrence is just 25, and he's only played the equivalent of 2.5 seasons in the minor leagues. And now he's on a pace to become the first athletic since Coco Crisp back in 2013 to go 20-20, 20 homers and 20 stolen bases.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge. Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
Grab the keys to a new Toyota. This summer comes with a full tank and endless possibilities. Your Toyota's ready for it, and right now, so are the deals. Get a low-cost lease on the all-hybrid 51 MPG 2025 Camry or Dynamic RAV4 and meet the all-new 2025 4Runner. Summer doesn't last forever, and neither do these deals. So hurry into your Toyota dealer and don't miss your chance to roam. Toyota, let's go places. Offers available for TFS buyers with premium rated credit. Offers end date 4/25.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Abriana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hot Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
The Hagen Oaks Cutting Edge Putter Fitting Studio offers you more technology, more choices, and more service. Hagen Oaks wants to be your go-to total golf game fitter. With $30,000 worth of state-of-the-art technology ready for your fitting, Hagen Oaks will help you make your best putting stroke while finding the best putter design, shape, hosel, length, and loft for your game. Schedule your fitting at the Hagen Oaks Player Performance Studio by calling 916-808-2531. That's 808-2531 for more.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things. And now, here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Oh, yeah. The sound of the bell means only one thing.
What?
Sound of Sal's time.
Yeah, it is. He's ready to cook.
Rackman.
Oh.
Rackman.
Make sure you pronounce that R. Because even I.
Oh. Jesus.
Black man, outside.
Hey. Hey.
That's what I thought I heard at first. Rackman. Rackman. Rackman.
Rackman. Jeez.
I think we got another endorsement here.
Golly. You are wearing a black t-shirt today, young man.
Okay.
No, how are you?
Hey, you're doing it, not me.
Hey, ooh, no.
It's almost time for another pump-up video. I know you miss it, Dave.
Jump the
I
rope.
want it.
Yeah.
Get
It's
in
almost
production.
Hey, can you bring me back a gyro?
Yeah, right outside the hotel here. They got they got the Euro stand. They got the halal food. Had some. I had a chopped cheese the other night. My favorite sandwich in New York.
I'm still waiting to have a chopped cheese because that's the new thing, right? Now
Yes.
everyone's got a chopped cheese.
It's good. It's not the greatest sandwich ever. Of course, that's the muffalata. I wouldn't put it in my top 5, but it's a good New York street sandwich.
This is where we've gone the last couple years. Let me know if I'm missing anything. Chicken sandwiches. Remember that? When people,
Yeah.
I remember living in Oakland and there were fights outside of the Popeyes down the street from our house. Chicken sandwiches. Then more recently, smash burgers just everywhere. Everyone needed a smash burger, and it's still happening. Still smash burgers, and now everyone's popping up with the chopped cheese. What's next? I don't know.
Sandwiches they evolve, dude.
Yeah, I had something I wanted to talk to Dave about, but now I can't remember. I was
now I'm
sitting
gonna-
here.
Now I'm going to think all day about what it was you wanted to talk to me
I think
about.
it was food. It was
Food-related?
something with food, yeah. So we'll save it. There's too much going on today.
What is going on today, Alan?
What is going on is that people need to stop treating DeMar DeRozan like he's Terry Rozier.
What? I've never heard anything about him and gambling.
Not literally on the court. We're just
Oh.
having these conversations, and people are like, if the Kings want to get rid of DeMar to the Warriors, you're gonna need two first rounders. It's like, what? You're making, because I'll hold Kings fans accountable, right? But today is a day where Warriors fans are gonna get made fun of a lot. They're getting right at 10 o'clock. They're getting made fun of a lot because I don't think they can read, a lot of them. Just read. That's it. Or get an audiobook for you Gen Zers. Just read.
It really is weird how it's cyclical in the NBA, how Rudy Gobert gets 4 first-rounders and Donovan Mitchell gets 4 first-rounders and Mikal Bridges gets 5 first-rounders, and then DeMar DeRozan is like an old ham sandwich.
Right. Just read. That's it. It's simple. It's very simple, Dave. So that's coming up on the show today. And obviously everything that came out from Sean. We have four articles, it felt like.
Yeah.
Anderson, Shams, Anthony Slater. Is that their first combo piece?
I think so. With him going to ESPN.
Yeah, first combo piece. And Sam Amick was on the Plus or Minus pod. So a lot of people, and then Brett Siegel obviously hopping into the mix. So a lot, and this might be it. This might be it when it comes to the Jonathan Kuminga stuff, because we've been joking about Shark Tank, and shout out Shark Tank, but and Lori specifically. But a lot of people are saying this is the King saying we're out. We are out.
Sam Amick joins us tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that's appointment radio.
Tomorrow at 8.
Last thing before celebrity birthdays, the Sacramento Kings trade Domantas Sabonis to the Chicago Bulls for the expiring Nikola Vucevic and Josh Giddey. Who says no?
The Bulls?
Yeah,
Right?
that's exactly what we said.
Right?
You know what else?
What else?
Celebrity Birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Hey, nothing says, hey, that's a good trade more than Crumble Cookies. Guess what? What? Knock, knock. Who's there? Crumble Cookies. Crumble Cookies who? I don't know. I don't have an answer to the joke, but damn, I want me some Crumble Cookies right meow. Jason Ross, Celebrity Birthdays.
All right, on this day, guys, in what year did the movie Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle come out?
God, 2007.
Yeah, I think Dave might be pretty close on this one. I'm going to say 06.
2004.
We have a correct answer. It goes to Christopher Laud, 2004. What? Happy birthday today to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hey. Son was great in White Lotus.
Ew.
Is he 75?
No, come on.
Is he?
It's not allowed,
He'll be
right?
back.
71.
I want to say he is 78.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to Christopher Laud, 78.
What?
2 in a row. Happy birthday to Terry Crews.
39 years married, I saw.
Oh.
But it was Rocky. But
He was
made
in
it.
Rocky.
They made it.
Was he married older? Was he married younger?
Yeah.
He's
Terry Crews. Oh, go
65.
ahead, Dave. What am I doing?
He's 65.
I mean, Rackman, right? With a B.
Rackman.
You said 65. That feels old, but he does look good. 62.
57.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to Christopher Laud.
Oh, no, you won't.
Wait a minute.
You
What is
won't.
happening?
You won't.
All right.
Rackman.
Just give it to him. Give him a movie so we can get
No
the
more
four.
movies. We're going to go to Chris Mullen.
Oh, he's cooked.
Yeah.
Getting out of the way. Go ahead.
Chris has to go first.
He is 64.
Funny story about Chris Mullen. His son went to my high school. I'll tell you one
That
day.
is funny.
Hilarious.
No, that's not the story. Fine. The story is
It was great.
Oh my God, that's great.
how old is he? What'd you say, Chris?
64.
66. I'll tell the story.
63.
The streak is over. Carmichael Davis close to 62.
Real quick, the
Okay.
story is that his son went to the same high school as me, a year or two younger. You vote for announcements, right? You vote for who wants to do announcements. I won. So me and my other guy did announcements, black guy, white guy. We were ebony and ivory. And one day, this guy pops up and they say, hey, Alan, this guy's going to start doing announcements with you guys. I'm like, what the hell? Who is this? It was Chris Mullen's son. So they had made some calls.
Oh. Wanted to be a part of the
But
Allen
nobody
show.
voted for him.
Yeah.
To this day, it annoys me.
It was great.
Chris, on a scale, which would you rank highest? Naked Gun, Happy Gilmore 2, or Alan Styles Story?
I'd go with Naked Gun.
No, but then what? What was 2? That's important. What's number 2?
Alan Story.
Oh.
Come on.
Wow.
We're going to put some respect on Happy Gilmore 2's name.
Thank you, Alan.
That's the same person.
But Naked Gun is the one.
Is the one. The new one?
Yeah.
You already saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know people.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, okay. You might have a different.
Chris will go with you today.
I got to see the original.
Wow.
I knew
All right.
it. I knew
Alan
it.
Styles is going to join or take the baton and run the station next. Coming up on Alan Styles' program, he's going to break down all the reports on Jonathan Kuminga. Also, is Doug Christie hiring Tom Thibodeau as his new assistant coach? Alan will let you know. Coming up next, right here on Sacktown Sports. Bye-bye now.